much whiskey in my red cup. Remember first day you wouldn't give it up. We had only scratched the surface, but I knew that you were worth it. Yeah, so I was patient. I bragged to my niggas, Joe Namath. I'm still with the niggas that I came with, but everything changed once some fame hit. Make it up, take you down, have a shot, hop out around, play my songs, you like the sound. It's going down, it's going down. Let's drink coffee, watch passerbys, and prove to you I'm not the average guy. It's just my flaws that they magnify, and when it's real, you don't have to try. Another way, tomorrow is another day. Choice take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away. I wish there was another way. Tomorrow is another day. Choice take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. My head has been spinning, I might need a minute. I've been dying to kick it, so just come with if you with it. And this game that we're playing, you want me but won't say it. If I told you I'm leaving, you would be so devastated. Oh, and I don't want no bullshit excuse, like you ain't got no time for me, as if that shit was true. Just tell me how it is, how you want it. If you're down, want a summit, I got plans and you're one of them. Not trying to pretend. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah.
Hold up, did you really think I'm bout it? Say she wanna leave, but it's way too crowded. But I'll vibe with you, I'm playing games, I ain't trying to lose. And if I take you back, I'ma kiss your neck. I could be your now, I could be your next. I could be the one to relieve your stress. When we talk about sex, she unzip that dress. Bless, maybe one day I could take it. Give it to me, cause I'm tired of waiting. I'm like the latest, #1 play on your playlist. Don't trip if these other girls play it. And I don't like to fight, you're the type that I'd like to wife. Guy feeling like life is nice, at the movies eating Mike and Ike's. And if the price is right, then I guess I'm bout it.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah.
Champagne for breakfast, first things first, never put you second. Girl, don't be stressing, I forgot to mention I'm bad about it, don't be offended. I fucks with you cause you're down to earth. Got an ounce of perp if you're down to burn. You got a plan and you're still in school, or you got a man, but that shit is cool, right? And if you like, you can stay for the night. Don't stay for the love, don't stay for the life. Know my name, then say it to me twice. Let me hear that shit, let me see that shit. You could be the one if you wanted to. Or you got games, you could keep that shit. Girl, come and let me know what you wanna do.
Be who you wanna be. I will not blame you. Do what you wanna do. Don't wanna play you. If you would come with me, then I would take you anywhere you want to go. Yeah. Even if you're looking for the one, and I couldn't be him, you'd be sure to see him that I won't just go and take home anyone. I'm about you, girl. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah.
Niggas must have forgot their alphabet. Let me explain. Here it goes. A is for ambition. Be what I wanna be. See past the situation that's in front of me. Doubt is an enemy. F we say fuck them. The irony is they inspire me to love them. G is past go when ignite the cash flow. When H is put your heart in whatever's your last hope. I inspire, but two light the fire. So we be the streets' #1 supplier. And J is for them Jordans for my niggas when I make it. Give me 2 of those strange no name kicks. Earth, wind, and fire type. Elemental beast that resembles me, and it accounts for LMNOP. You the track up like, oh, you impressed, get your bread, kid, but never let it go to your head. That's S for success, to be the best. T is teach back what you learn, that's next. Cause you got the power, V for voluntary action. W is right out to life with a passion. X is expect to fail, why cease to dream? Even when you ain't catching them Z's, and that's the alphabet.
For so long, been surviving for so long.
Think they starting to follow me. So A is to attempt to be the change you wanna see, and D is to be different. But tell us what you mean. Like, are you one of them good guys, or you one of us fiends? Either way, you gotta eat. Elevate your mind right, cause F is for the fine life, and that's how you define life. But I say G is get back to your home, and H is help the people that done help to along. Oh yeah, fuck it, we gon' back to F, cause that's for freedom. G is keep your good thoughts, cause buddy, you gon' need them. And H is if your hood stars, buddy, you gon' feed them. Cause it's bad enough when niggas get the check and get to leaving. J is for them jump offs, we wanted as kids. Looking through the glass, seeing the life we wanna live in. M is more money, more problems. And N-O is no P's, and that's pessimistic profits. Q, quit thinking, and R, you still with me. And S is stress less, and T is to infinity. U is that it's all about you, and that's why a nigga fucked around and left out I. VW is very wise, and X is this exam. But why lie? You got zip if you ain't got fam, and that's the alphabet.
For so long, been surviving for so long. I know that things will come. I've been trying for so long, been surviving for so long. I know that things will come, they will come. Trying for so long, been surviving for so long. They will come. Trying for so long, been surviving for so long. They will come. Trying for so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good things will come, they will come.
If my songs go pop, 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 what makes you think I'm not okay with that? I took my backpack off, ready to change the game and run the track. Y'all thinking I'ma fall off? I'm Thomas the Engine. 2 seconds, you get your rocks off. That's why they said you're all soft. So I paint over the scene like I'm Bob I got weed songs, if you smoke good. I got peace songs, hope you ain't so hood that you can't kick it, get it, have a party. Oh shit, homie, don't hurt nobody. Let your knees drop while the beat rock. Need my scheme seem something like P-Rock. You gotta hit the G-spot, life's too short like an Ewok. Live it, let your nerves shake while the earthquake. Do the bird like it's purple rain. Now say something stupid about girls and drinks and slur your words and sip on Chardonnay. Now roll some up. What you waiting for? Roll some up. Eyes low if you roll like us. So when I say so, everybody jump, jump. But we don't chase cream, so we feed it to the children. Paint new faces on the canvas as I write classic poems like Sanskrit. Epic, 3 letters, don't forget it. Pronounce soul, but I got soul in excess. The next best to the best, but the best ain't rain yet. So I guess we all kings, yes. A rising tide will raise all boats. But if you throw stones, nobody floats. Negativity breeds nothing but ills. That's why I paint the perfect picture with the team that I build. Say cheese and pose like a G and some gold dookie ropes like Run DMC. Too many homies on my team, made a whole fucking album with my family. Yeah. If you love life, don't ever let it waste, y'all. That's why you gotta make love, make peace, make noise, make art. Let me get a soul clap. Can I get a soul clap? Let me get a soul clap. Can I get a soul clap? Soul clap for me.
Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them.
Snake, good. I try to tell him both. I try to tell him both. Let's get it. I got you on what? Yes. One time. My homie selling chronic when my partner's pushing property. My DJ making him sandwiches so that he can rock with me. Mom grading overtime, underappreciated. Damn, I feel the pain. Know that it's under alleviated. Feel like I'm under a microscope. Don't refine my particles. So you'll see me pop up in little critical articles talking about who's the next to the best of beaming with that potential. Y'all pretending to like me is boosting my credentials. Had introductions with fancy, I've been equating with lavish and learned that wanting is haunted. We used to know you don't have it. I want bucks like in Tampa, never lower my standards. That's why I still got my eye on this little thing from Atlanta. I'm getting better, baby, nothing is new. And if you tell me that you fuck with me, I fuck with you too. I got the goods for you haters, I just stick to the roots. And when the mountains blow, load a silver bullet and shoot. I'm like,
let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I.
round 2, man. Scotty always keep your head up, know the universe is rooting for us. It's all the days we fed up that'll never let us let up. Working graveyard shifts to reach the top of the totem. Swallow emotion like I'm drowning the ocean. I'm autographing my initials like the MVP. Let's make a show of my reality on MTV. Until the death I'm repping local in the DMV. The kid connected from the Apple to the SEC. So many tens I see, my brother swanking me, just doing our thing. Now him and D-Rock earned a scholarship and got that ring. We elevated, we too fly for y'all to chop our wings. The celebration's overdue, bottle pop like kings. I'm fighting lazy, killing 16s with gratitude. Never liked authority and always copped an attitude. Never up for settling, but always up for rum and coke. And still regret it every single time a bum of smoke.
Let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I. Let's get rich and buy a parents' home in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I.
See, Caroline, all the guys would say she's mighty fine, but mighty fine only got you somewhere half the time. And the other half either got you cursed out or coming up short, yeah. Now dig this now, even though you'd need a golden calculator to divide the time it took to look inside and realize the real guys go for real, down to Mars, girls.
Now my team on brothers I ride with, though I got no whip. Brothers we scheme, tryna cuff a bad bitch. All this light skin shorty that can rock them hips. Goddamn, but she frontin', say she only messing with the finest. Well, Caroline, oh Caroline, here's a nickel for your thoughts, I'll give you what I got. Cause Caroline, you a dime and I'm still the same boy rocking Levi's in the fitted, same boy downtown living. Let me show you round town. I've been around girls, but I can't front. I ain't been around too many women. Wait, pardon me, you a bitch with lips that I would kiss, but shit, your shit stink. So quit tripping, thinking that we on the same damn page. Dumb bitch, I'ma leave that shit blank.
Caroline, oh Caroline, all the guys would say she's mighty fine. She's mighty fine, but mighty fine only got you somewhere half the time. And the other half either got you cursed out or coming up short, yeah. Now dig this now, even though you need a golden calculator to divide the time it took to look inside and realize the real guys go for real, down to Mars, girls. Work.
I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see that roses really smell like ooh, ooh, ooh. Let it vibe like roses really smell like ooh, ooh, ooh. Let it vibe like work. I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see that roses really smell like ooh, ooh, ooh. Let it vibe like roses really smell like ooh, ooh, ooh. Let it vibe like
Word. Little rascals all ground, from the fights and stitches, from the bikes to a car that's tinted, where I fucked Veronica but she won't admit it, cause I fucked Betty too, I'm just Archie with it. Woo. But you let me on, after you was underneath with my leather on. Too many games, I'm guessing if you play too many games, it's bad you'll get cheated on. Cause you're looking like a rose, but damn you a thorn. Since you got a halo, goddamn you got horns. Fuck it, we gon' keep the drinks pouring, plus the cup the new broad. And she foreign, yeah she foreign, she ain't local. Alicia ain't local, fragrant Chanel, so her scent is so cocoa. Add 60 frames when she moves, it goes slow-mo. So crash in the ditch, cause YOLO, yeah bitch. Caroline, Caroline, all the guys would say she's mighty fine. But mighty fine only got you somewhere half the time. And the other half either got you cursed out or coming up short, yeah. Now dig this now, even though you need a golden calculator to divide the time it took to look inside and realize the real guys go for real, down to Mars, girls. Work.
I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see that roses really smell like ooh, ooh, ooh. Let it vibe like roses really smell like ooh, ooh, ooh. Let it vibe like I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see that roses really smell like ooh, ooh, ooh. Let it vibe like
so don't act like it. And please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick. Cause I watch TV, I see how life is, and it's not easy, but still I'm right here, screaming I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, yeah. My nigga, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good.
Drama.
You're no hero, so don't act like it. And please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick. Cause I watch TV, I see how life is, and it's not easy, but still I'm right here, screaming I'm good, I'm good, yeah. My nigga, I'm good, I'm good, yeah.
Coming up to me like you still making music, man. Ask them kind of questions, shouldn't even shake your hand. Thought you were the homie, still don't know me, it's so evident. 2 million fucking views and growing, follow my accomplishments. I mean, cause I do work my ass off. Back up in the game like my vocals got their cast off. All I've been is cast off by those who seem to lack hard. Trying to give the world some hope, so to the dark I'll cast art. Hope it lights the way, right until yesterday. Life's been dark and y'all can see I've had a lot to say. Few friends have been supportive, you can tell by how I word it. So being around that energy, I feel I can't afford it. Talking about I need direction, somewhere where is yours? I've had mine and it's the only thing that I've been working toward. And I built it from the floor, y'all don't seem to help no more. CSR the movement, cause the internet's what opened
You're no
doors.
hero, so don't act like it. And please don't treat me like I'm your sidekick.
I don't really give a damn, I keep steering. Switch gears and the fans just keep cheering. No interceptions, no interference, I'm on an A-team, no.
Hello and welcome back to day 2 of these Hate Gaming German PMCO scrims in preparation here for the group stage of the PMCO tournament. Now I'm going to go through the team list as we start off with this first game in Erangel. We do have, let me just get the list up for a second. In slot number 3 LMV, and going down we will have Defeaters EU, F1 Gaming, The Real Deal, Mezexis, Black Sparks, Heroes K, iKurd 21 Esports, the captains LakoNostra Tribe, the 300s TCOs Esports, the uncles Hotline, iKurd Esport, UltimaNecat, SNAKESquad, and TNC in slot 20. We're going to look at this playing path, which is quite interesting here on the southwest side. We do have a bit of military in play. Let me just turn up my brightness. We will see maybe a couple teams sticking to their usual landing spots. Right now we do have the uncles alongside, who are they here with? Both teams are in grey, just different shades of grey. I can't really tell which ones are which. They do occupy here with the 300s. Actually, we did see the 300s play yesterday. They will be maybe involved in one of the first fights of the game. Now it looks like these teams, they know where they need to land here. The uncles taking the C block. Meanwhile, they have sent one guy out here, Mozaro, going to the police building to maybe angle their team a little bit more, provide that cover from this east side. Need to be careful here, Joker and Co, that they don't get caught out on the roof. They are taking in some shots now from Catwalk. Now Joker going down to 60 HP from Noshi, who actually does have a mini. I don't know if he has a scope here, laying prone up on this. Catwalk is very good here in military. These teams, obviously, if you're dropping military base, you know how to play it. Hits the deck, then Noshi is going to avoid all of those shots there from the rest of Team 15, the uncles. over here, we do have major accident as Joker has pushed into this police building where this one guy was, and they actually got the finish there on the guy from the 300s. They're gonna be down one member now. They did make the move to isolate him, which was the smart choice, as the rest of the team, the 300s, couldn't really get an angle fast enough to cover his teammate. So after losing Moz Ara, they are one member down early on. That won't stop them, but this zone shifts completely away from where the plane path was. Up to the northeast, he has Naya, Staub, Severny, all very free. And I do believe I have just missed Verox getting a knock on Joker there. Joker getting knocked and down to 50 HP. Will maybe bleed out, but gets safely behind the wall there. This is a nice position from Verox, trying to take down Sal 7 as well, but is unable to. Gets hit. Beautiful work with the DP from Boyka. Is going to take him down. He is very far from his teammates now. That is a trade knock. What can the rest of the 300s do? It's just two of them, Whiskey and Noshi here, gonna move through these C buildings to try and come up on top of the two guys being rezzed downstairs from the uncles. Now the revive has been gotten up. The 2v4 situation in this in these C blocks. Now they have decided to push forward and not get the res onto Verox. Looks like they will have to fight this one out as a two-man. Can they do here? All of them on the stairs right now. Going to look to push up these these C block buildings are quite hard to push if you cover them very well. Now Whiskey is here in the small room. They're just looking to pre-fire through these boxes now. Noshi just watching these other stairs. He's got Sal pre-firing his right window side. And there we go. Payne gets taken down as well. Joker is going to push up with a Sal 7. Does spot Noshi there as well and gets taken down. That will be the 300 taken out in 18th position, I believe. GG there for the uncles, starting off with 4 team kills. Now Pachinki and GG, sorry, not NGG. This is Black Sparks. Sitting on the edge of zone, they got a few teams towards the southwest. LMV decided to drop in Primorsk alongside Hotline in Quarry. We did see them do that drop yesterday, as well as Heroes on this western bridge. Going to look to cross into zone. Necat, that is actually Briax getting knocked and thirsted here in this L complex here. Necat down to 2 members actually, just Churmei and Chinese letters just left. Sorry, I can't pronounce that name. I'm gonna look to get that second UAS, maybe rejoin with his teammate wherever he is in this compound here actually. See lots of teams also up here in North George. North George is a really interesting drop spot, because if you do know how to loot it properly, there is a system of looting these big 3-story buildings between your squad. You can actually come out with a lot of loot very quickly, especially if we do have a boosted loot situation. We're gonna also see on their west side Mezexis, Peace, Star Cakes and Malum 44. We saw all these guys yesterday as well. We're going to look to practice a bit more, as well as a Zaki drop here from Team 14, TCOs Esports. We didn't see that at all yesterday. It's going to be quite an interesting rotation in from the north coast through Severny, but we do have F1 Gaming, who are new also, didn't participate in yesterday's scrims. They will be occupying Severny for the time being. They have a nice split. Actually, they did lose 2 guys early there, and they have a 1-1 split. 1 guy in Severny and 1 guy in these 2-story buildings just on the road south of it. Now you see as well iKurd 21 Esports trying to take this compound. I do like this compound here. We did see a fight here yesterday between I can't remember who it was, but it was an interesting fight. If the zone does try to shift down south of Yasnaya, then there's actually not many compounds in this area. You can see around Mansion, between Mansion and School. They could hold this compound for a long time. It could be good for them. Seeing teams just adjusting their positions slowly, trying to predict where this next zone will go. Some teams taking the northern rotation as well, trying to see if it is a bit easier to come in from the north side through Stauber. We do have Mezexis going north of Severny. They look like they're gonna just pass here. Doesn't look like yeah, I do believe one guy there from Team 15 has moved away from Severny. Necat also as a duo moving to the east side of Yasnaya. Gonna look to sit on the edges here. They don't want to make themselves too central as of yet. Just as a duo, don't have the manpower or woman power to defend these central compounds. But it's getting really hectic over this Mansion side as heroes are trying to take Mansion. I believe just scouting it out. LakoNostra Tribe on the east side. We did see LakoNostra Tribe, I believe, drop near Lipovka yesterday. So teams will be looking, especially now we do have a lot more German teams that will be participating in the group stage of the PMCO now, getting to know each other's drop spots and just predicting different teams' rotations into zone. Meanwhile, we have Pika, who has jumped out right next to, who is this? Chijume from Necat. I can't pronounce that name. Chijume. Gonna cook the nade, but Pika has crossed the road and is laying quite safely in this little shack. Heroes also hearing these cars rotate as well, and it does look like Chijume is going to make a run for it. There we go, beautiful mini knock. Chinese characters onto Pika. They may be able to get the revive here, but the smoke has actually come out in time and it's getting tagged heavily from the other side from heroes. Actually no, this is actually Chijume. He's taking the side angle. He's going to need to move this Dacia to another position before he gets shot out. He has 50 HP. He is going to make it safely into this compound if he chooses to take it. But yeah, that is Necat becoming even more split away from each other, and heroes have heard all these shots, so they have information about where these teams are. And also the real deal up here, trying to take these two guys down from defeaters, and Salazar hops out the window, but the glitch keeps him inside while he gets knocked. We do still have Mabist knocked on the top in the red zone. Defeaters, Holes and Wasson coming in for this left side flank. They're going to look to pinch them so bad here. Wasson going to try and hop on to the top of the rock and get a bit of high ground to catch any snakes, but the offensive smoke comes out from the real deal, just blocking that view. Beast snaking up to the right side. He will hear Holes anytime soon, but here we do have Holes taking the buggy to an even more wide position. Tapayaxi spotting Spada just rotate onto this rock from defeaters. They are pretty much completely surrounded by defeaters right now. They have kept Wasson on this rock here, maybe as a bait, as Holes moved around in the other buggy. But it does look like the real deal are having none of it, and they don't like the sandwich that they're in. They're going to have to move out very swiftly. 3 guys in the car right now. can Holes try and spray them down? But no, Car98, he will try his luck there. But that's a beautiful knock coming from Spada onto Dragon Yaxi in this compound. Surely they are going to look for a push here, as he is inside. But they're going to need to move away as soon as they can. Meanwhile, the captains are fighting up on this east side of the zone against, I believe, captains. Now that will be Rodi going down as well. Baru coming out on the buggy to this one story, just hopped out. He's going to need to try and push into this room, but the AK does the work. They're getting the knock on Pika from LakoNostra Tribe. The rest of the squad can need to come in now. Alda getting tagged heavily outside this metal fence by Tamiko. He should be able to... Oh my god, that angle from Elendo. They're just finishing off LakoNostra Tribe. They're coming out in 16th position. I did miss a bit of that fight, but yeah, back to the real deal, who are just trading knocks here with defeaters up on this high ground that they have. Wasson gonna look to move up to this tiny little ridge that they have, maybe to get into nading distance, but this ridge doesn't look steep enough for him to be given much cover. I'm gonna try and connect this nade. Let's see where it lands. Kobe! Looks like it bounced off the roof. Again, Fouled being revived inside. They have F1 watching on the other side. F1 Gaming. Klob and Nat. LMV gonna have to try and avoid these teams on the east side. They do spot Team 15. Their uncles rotating right in front of them. They're gonna have to take advantage of and pay attention, sorry, to where they're going. They do also have TNC inside the Yasnaya as well. Taking the police building is very nice. The zone still could shift to any side right now. This is an interesting part of the second zone because of this river split that we have between Rozok and Yasnaya. Like, a lot of the time, if it shifts towards the southwest, we can see some teams getting choked out from crossing to either side. Now, looks like also Hotline are coming into the equation. They're gonna look to take Severny, which is currently unoccupied, but they also do have TCOs Esports coming in on the north side, and they have been spotted. They're not gonna crash here. Just gonna roll around in a UAS. You don't always see 4 guys in a UAS at this level, but you know, they're gonna pick up this buggy as they should. Heroes just looking in at this guy here from TNC. Just speed here, crashed into the compound, just waiting for his teammates Hawk and Harpy Man to come in for the support, but they are still in Yasnaya. Maybe they can get an angle, but this is the highest bit of ground, I think, unless they go onto the other side. I just look like Heroes are gonna try and crash after getting the information that is only just one guy. Let's see what Dare and Stevdo can do from this situation. Dare is gonna crash it. Gonna pull the nade as well. Speed is gonna look for cover from his team. Hawk, what can they see in the back? They need to get an angle quick, but these trees are blocking their vision. They're gonna pull the nade. Look for that knock. Takes down Speed to 60 HP. He's gonna be boosted back up. He's fully boosted. He's gonna get pushed by both of these guys now. Gonna push around the left side and gets taken down with that headshot. Another knock coming in from Dare. Speed gonna get instantly thirsted while Omer and Sam are providing that overwatch. Meanwhile, Hawk and Harpy Man are going to try and come up on this other one story just on top of them. And gonna cook the nade. But that nade fails and almost gets the knock on himself. Luckily, it wasn't cooked too long. This ditch that Omer and Sam have is very nice. Do you think the Dacia is stuck though? And the back wheel of the buggy being blown out as well. So I'm gonna look to try and defend this by himself with the Uzi. And as I said, zone shifted down to the southwest side, sorry, and luckily enough, there's not too many teams around the Rozok apartment school area, so there won't be too many choke points for teams this early on. Most teams up here in the north side. And that will be Kurd Esports being crushed here by force, or the other way around. I'm not too sure, but this is a mad fight going on right now as Wizard takes down Archer, and now it's beautiful stuff on the backside from Hunt, actually taking down Teto here from Kurd Esports. Wizard up here in the tower. Shwana now just the last guy left here in this little compound. Literally 3 of these guys upstairs. 1 nade would finish the job. He's gonna cook the nade. Let's see if it connects. And Molly would be even better. And can he get a knock? He gets 1 knock. Only 1, but walks straight into the Molotov, and that is unfortunate. But he's also getting shot from this top hillside by the captains, who have also come to join the party. So many knocks in this little compound right now. Just 3 of them barely surviving upstairs now. They need to try and make a move now, as actually iKurd 21 have got all of their reses up, and it's still a 3v3 in this tiny little house, man. 6 guys in this house, as well as captain shooting down on you. You literally can't move at all. Anyone who makes that first move is gonna get punished. Just trying to upset some people. Just trying to look maybe through this little... Ooh, doesn't quite connect the shot, but gets headshot there from Archer as well. Meanwhile, our force going to try and push downstairs. 3 guys are still up here for iKurd 21. Archer going to go upstairs with the Uzi. Takes it down low, but there we go. That will be the finished. The team finished here. Force going out in 15th position. So 14 teams alive here. Mezexis taking this story. 8's getting headshot, body shot there, goes down to 20 HP. The rest of the team going to provide the cover while Cakes gets to safety. Drop lands in the open. Looks like Roddy's going to try and go for it. It's getting shot down heavily from Mezexis, who occupy the compound, and level 3 armor is going to be very important. He's going to need to get into the compound very quick. But goes down to 1 HP. That buggy will not last very long. This drop may have been a risky shout for him, but also yeah, there we go. He gets knocked. Teammate going to try and crush these rocks and try and get the res, but yeah. Difficult situation here for the captains. Defeaters also coming in, looking for these bits of cover. I don't know what to call them, on these big concrete blocks, but they don't know where the teams are. They didn't send anyone to scout, so they're all just going to crash into this little concrete thing, as I said, and they're going to take punishment from that, as they all are in one place, and 1 nade coming in from any of these teams that are close to each other will be the end of them. Meanwhile, Roddy has been revived with the help of these smokes and the drop as cover. Hardly any compounds in this type of zone. As I said, if the zone does turn to one of these open grassland type beats, then teams with the compounds are just gonna fly, really, and it's all about how the other teams work their way around the terrain. We also have LMV in this little shack here with Talon on the backside, just watching for teams coming in the back. Salazar knocked again from Defeaters. It's gonna look to get to safety with the help of the smokes. iKurd 21 still up in this little attic of the house, just chilling for now. still 44 people in this tiny little zone. Now we do have Hotline being pulled up on by TCO Esports. They are safe behind this ridge relatively. They're in the shack and they can't really give TCO's Esports a opportunity to move up too much. And who is this downstairs? It is LMV who have crashed into Mezexis. Actually, no. Peace has been upstairs this whole time. Really? Really? Just not moving. He somehow made it into the sniper tower and is actually being watched over by his team. This is a very nice move here from Mezexis. But he just needs to rely on his teammates here and he cannot get naded. And zone does shift more to the southwest. They are still in zone here. So much stuff going to happen soon enough on this north side of the zone. We've got like 4 teams up here in the cat alongside TCOs. We also have Hotline here still fighting alongside them. We do have Share knocked as well, and Boss goes down from Levi with the M4. Now Hotline, this is their chance to move up. They know they've got 2 knocks and they're pushing strong together, and that is beautiful stuff, taking down Unique Boy. Hotline gonna push all together now with 19 kills. They have lost pain. They're still gonna try and look down onto iKurd 21 Esports, who are trying to come out of the play zone soon. And the real deal still surviving on this western side. They're going to blow up the vehicle now. Kappa Yaxi alongside Dragon Yaxi, Beast and Faud. Still have a full squad here. And they do just about have zone. Looks like heroes are going to look to get wet early on, gonna swim their way into zone. They do have these nice rocks here actually, just on the edge, but they need to watch out for TNC. Watch down on them if they have that high ground advantage. And Necat, the 2 guys, just deciding to send it, but pretty much all places in zone are occupied, and even here is not safe as they will get shot down shortly. And there we go, Necat going down almost, but Chinese characters here. Oh my god, he actually took out the 2 guys here from Defeater's Halls going down alongside Wasser, and is going to get the revive as well. But here comes Spada, who just jumps out from cover after healing up. Only guy up now for Defeater's EU with 2 kills. Now Captain 2 crashed this shot very early. Beautiful stuff there from Elendo, getting a knock onto Schwana. Spots Sally 77 as well, gets the headshot. He's also getting shot down from other sides, but needs to get the revive on Aladar as well. Mezexis now out of zone after they take this compound. Gonna have to move in within these 50 seconds that it takes for the zone to close in. And still on this southeast side, Peace is still up here from Mezexis, but he doesn't have a vehicle to escape with. Still with LMV underneath him, the full squad. Device has been knocked, and heroes have come out of the water like little water snakes, and they're gonna third party here between LMV and Mezexis. Gonna pull those smokes up. They know they need to move into zone. Perks and Talon outside here on the UAS. They're gonna have to fight on both fronts here. The nade's gonna come in from there. He's gonna nade the wrong UAS actually, but yeah, Device and Perks. Device, oh, that is a knock on Perks actually. Device goes down to 30 HP as well. Now LMV not in a nice position, and zone will start closing in 2 seconds. Cakes is gonna make her way into zone. Talon just being revived on the edge of zone here. Gun just floating in the air. He's still upstairs. Maybe he's just been set to play spoiler, but actually gets knocked, buying them a bit of time as well. Now the zone will eat these guys up. Now Talon will get knocked. Meanwhile in zone, the real deal just snaking it here on the southwest side. And Mezexis actually have made their way into a nice position. They do have LMV still behind them. Perks and who is this? Perks and Device both on lower than 20 HP now, just using this broken UAS as cover, trying to get revives on on Hidden also. Nades coming in onto iKurd 21 Esports here from the uncles. 11 team kills now. This is very valuable, although still 8 teams alive in this tiny circle now. This position that Mezexis have is very nice. They have their UAZs crashed and their buggy crashed in the middle here, and they have some low ground and a dip that they could work around as well. The real deal have to move in 30 seconds. Just 2 of them up for them. They do have a 1-1 split onto the tree and who else is this? The rock with the Dacia on that side. Gets taken down to 1 HP from Mylon44 there. Just spots him peeking the tree a bit too much. Captain still surviving, and I probably just jinxed it there, but Elendo goes down with the nade. Now they know where he is. Joker will cook that other nade and look to connect onto the last guy. Doesn't quite get it. Real deal have crashed into this other concrete shack. Will go down there to the vehicle explosion. So much stuff happening now. Only 5 teams, 3 teams being taken out in the last 30 seconds. Beautiful stuff from Device. Getting a knock on Star from Mezexis, but Device going down as a result. Cake's going to try and peek right of this little concrete. He's going to spot him snaking in the grass, but Perks there. Beautiful stuff just on the edge of zone. He needs to pop that first aid or move around, but he's going to spot with a beautiful turn onto Harpy Man. And no, Boyka stops that push from Perks. That will be LMV taken out in 4th position now. Can they get the res on Star, as well as Hawk needs to think about trying to go through this as a solo. Harpy Man gonna bleed out, actually gonna get thirsted. Boyka and Joker as a duo in a nice position in zone. Still I believe 3v2v1. The uncles here with 15 team kills. They have a shack for cover. But now I do think that Mezexis have all of their players up, but this is not a very nice position for them. Cakes does have a UAZ that she can use. Needs to gain some acceleration. The zone will close right now. It's going to have to crash something. Or use this tiny ridge that she has. It's nice actually here. Boyka on this right side. Going to need to cook a nade or something to try and take down the watch here. Hawk just playing spoiler. It's going to get taken out by Joker there. Now just 2 teams left. What's just happened? No, don't go there. Okay, I have glitch. I don't know why it's like this. Okay, better. Now just Boyka up. Now we have a 1v1 situation. I believe Cakes is low, almost the same health as well. M7 hip fire coming around the left side. He's gonna look for that right peak fire. Now make the jump shot around the corner. The drop shot doesn't work, and that is Cakes taken out. And beautiful chicken dinner for the uncles with 11 kills for Boyka there, finishing off the game for his team, getting that chicken. They have 12, 17, 19 kills. Okay, that's the most I've seen in one of these games. That's like over 30 points total. Mezexis with the 2nd place, coming in with 9 kills. 3rd place going to TNC, 3 kills. 4th place LMV, also with 3 kills. 5th place going to the captains with 5 kills. The Real Deal coming in 6th place with 5 kills. Defeaters EU with 2 kills in 7th. 8th place to iKurd 21 Esports with 6 kills. 9th place for Heroes with 2 kills. 0 kills for Black Sparks in 10th. 11th place going to Hotline with 4 kills. 2 kills for the Cat in 12th. 13th place going to don't you love it when they don't have a tag, with with 2 kills. 14th place going to F1 Esports with 1 kill. 1 kill for iKurd Esports with 1 kill. 0 kills for LakoNostra Tribe in 16th. SNAKESquad in 17th with 2 kills. And last but not least, the 300s in 18th with 0 kills. GG. Next game would be Miramar in about 8 minutes. So see everybody.
Sheeran, I'm headed for the stage now.
Psych. I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, you know I had to keep it going.
Working with videos can be
Some C foreign, real recognize real, and you looking foreign. I was spitting flows before I was even born in the womb, and I'ma keep it up into the tomb. And as for the fame, yeah, I know it's coming soon, cause I'm going in raw and the bust up in your room. I hear the beat and it's urgent to emerge in the game. Puking the duke cause I'm too sick to spit that yoga flame. The way I see it, this is rap, second renaissance, spitting dirty sentences so ill they affecting medicine. Ha, I'm heaven sent and spitting fire like a demon. As the internet allow my flow to get to streaming, I'm beaming, fall asleep listening, now I'm in your head while you dreaming. Leo DiCaprio flow, I'm up in that bitch scheming, trying to get you to buy the album, trying to get you fiending. See my vision as I commentated. You wanna scene, they can rebut or debate it, but they hate I ate it. Success is truly overrated. I seen cats that wanna blow up, turn pop and get deflated. See, yeah, you made it, but all of your fans hate it. And it's kinda looking like you and Satan negotiated. When it comes down to the rap game, you see I'm integrated. Half white, half black, I had to incorporate it, get the money. Whoever did this is a real pro. Yeah, I'm just a youngin' with a dream, been spittin' since 16, quite the microphone fiend. Other rappers not mean. When I step up on the scene, all they gon' see is my scheme. Till I open up my mouth and they find out my lyrics mean. Had a meeting with Raheem, Dre and a whole team. But before I execute the perfect plan, I got a scheme. Cause right now I'm on the dolo. Everything about this tape, I did it on the solo. Yeah, I said it's hurricane logic, remember I can't dodge it. They gon' be bumping me from the burbs to the projects. I get on the mic and excite anybody around me. You probably wondering why a label has not found me. It's not that easy, I gotta work from the ground. Be the center of attention, look at the people around me. Black on the inside, my outside rips. What's a cracker with that cheese? I gotta stack chips.
Todd, would you care for a glass of grape juice?
Nigga, what the fuck is juice?
You have interfered with our affairs for the last time.
Just took like 14 Adderall, drank 72 Red Bulls, and finished my intro the day of the release.
I chase bad bitches, accolades, got will, son, no castaway. I'm twice as good, get half the praise. Throw a sniper up and I blast away. You ain't getting through me. Nah, how I been here 10 hours, my chick's sour. Rising and falling together, don't like we the Twin Towers. Nothing's taken, I'm frustrated. If I could only get just to blaze it, ain't no doubt that I'd muster greatness. No chip off of that old block. All eyes on me, but I'm no pack. Fully loaded off those shots, that bass will knock you like cold cocks. I'm number one. Big Mac in my flow, the ice on my wrist lacking. I've been having, they been slacking, they been doubting. I've been batting my mojo back, rap school member. Gotta be one core winner. Got the game on my ring finger. I'm VA and that's over. All I've been killing shit, cause that's protocol. I don't do this for y'all, no, I just do this for me. I flip the game on this chill, 180 degrees. Baby, please, baby, please. I know you're dying to stay. I ain't gonna stop you from walking, always remember the name. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I'ma get it cause I can, cause I can, cause I can. In my fitted, in my vans, in my vans, in my vans. I think baby girl a fan, she a fan, she a fan. I'm Holly charted from the valley to the mountains. I ain't finished till I caught and made a call with my outfit. Came to see it thunder like Miami in the summer, man. I'm just getting over all the pressure I was under. Damn, cool cat, you know I had to go to home now. I told you I was golden, there's coronas on the coastline. These days, I don't know what's worthy of a cosign. Ain't a 49er, I'm just sitting on a gold. Let it burn like the tropics on my pockets, crave his profits. I'm obnoxious to a nuisance, rocking J's out here hooping. Hidden in my hoodie from the haters, fuck the drama. I was sent to show the world they're dealing with a problem from the get-go. Let's go, ready for the next show. Finding time for anything but any time to rest. So I get it in the morning till the sun falls back. Then hit it till it rises and I don't call back. With sushi, wasabi, sake, sipping tips and topsy-turvy tits and 22 touch of terrific. Fuck the limit in a tizzy, totally shelling. This room's totally spinning. Damn, that tab is revealing. My credit's headed to ceiling. And baby girl hit the floor. Be out here drinking till 4. Man, it's raining, it pours. Oh yeah, I done this before. I just thought you should know. I plan on taking you home. No way I'm leaving alone. Plus you remind me it's flown. Drinking since 7, thought you walked in with a twin. Hope you smile and switch the topic up and worry about your friends. More concerned with where we headed and stressing where you been. Putting out the time I put in. No, you couldn't. Thought you would. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I'ma get it cause I can, cause I can, cause I can. Am I fitted in my vans, in my vans, in my vans? I think baby girl a fan, she a fan, she a fan. I'm holly trotting from the valley to the mountains. I ain't finished till I coordinate a car with my outfit. Came to see it thunder like Miami in the summer, man. I'm just getting over all the pressure I was under. Down. Cool cat, you know I had to go to home now. I told you I was golden as Coronas on the coastline. These days, I don't know what's worthy of a cosign. Ain't a 49er, I'm just sitting on a gold mine. Do this for y'all, no, I just do this for me. I flip the game on this chair, 180 degrees. Baby, please, baby, please. I know you're dying to stay. I ain't gonna stop you from walking, always remember the name. Good.
Life's too short, fucking up is necessary. Cause one day all these bad women will be married. Life's too short, fucking up is necessary. Cause one day all these bad women will be married.
Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Smoke clouds in the slight get fade. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Stick your tongue out and somebody get fade. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Tongue out and somebody get fade.
I told my homie life was such a bitch. I feel it. He said they want to hit it like a chick and kill it and treat her like your main. Maybe take a fucking train to the highest mountain up in Spain, make it rain. Dealing with my life and the shit that's involved. Find Cinderella, stilettos and all. Sipping all night, I ain't tripping at all. Well, I've been tripping a little, cause I've been sipping a little. But why can't we be like trees? Be have this money, be like leaves be. And all year long it's autumn. I have this paper falling like. Fill my cup, I ain't had enough. I gave my nigga the kiss and getting turned up. So fill my cup, fill my cup, my cup is cold. Life's too short, fucking up is necessary. Cause one day all these bad women will be married.
Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Smoke clouds in the slight get fade. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Stick your tongue out and somebody get fade. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Tongue out and somebody get fade.
I can't believe it's been a year already. My whole damn family is here already. And Jay Slay had his one beer already. Throwing money looking like it's damn near confetti. I don't fear nobody, don't need no money. I showed up for 2 drugs, when there's love, when there's honey's DJ, stick this with the needle. Haters, we can see y'all, probably cause I put my people in all other people. So fill my cup, I ain't had enough. I gave my nigga the kiss and getting turned up. So fill my cup, fill my cup, my cup is cold. Life's too short, fucking up is necessary. Cause one day all these bad women will be married.
Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Smoke clouds in the slight get fade. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Stick your tongue out and somebody get fade. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Tongue out and somebody get fade. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Stick your tongue out and somebody get fade. Smoke clouds in the champagne rain. Tongue out and somebody get fade.
Sleeping through the day, wake up with champagne. Throw me a A, I told my mother I would quit. What can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening. So we just gonna stay teenage dreamers, born this way. away. I told my mother I grew up. What can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening.
The world we on top of. Thanks to my shorty and all the blunts that she docked up. Waking up late and we gon' crack up the champagne. Girlies is hating, but trust they won't do a damn thing. Holla that shorty cause she was bad from the start. But all she kept asking is where is Tyler or Mark? And I said you crazy, you need to chill, love. I got that Mary J, real love, and a whole lot of liquor to make you feel buzz. Last night, look what we had here. The finest gathered at my spot, I paid for cab fare. I forgot what I thought I knew. If you were me, you'd be falling too. Every evening.
Sleeping through the day, wake up with champagne. For me A, I told my mother I would quit. What can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening. So we just gonna stay teenage dreamers on this way. I told my mother I grew up. What can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening.
Now I'm feeling young. I'm staying out late like it's never been done. I'm using my heart like I got nothing to lose.
Hello and welcome back to the second game of the night. Gonna be continuing with Miramar. Gonna look at the playing path, something standard here, right horizontal almost from the right side to the left, giving teams a bit of flexibility where they want to go here. They could go all the way to the north or all the way to the south. I'm pretty sure that every place is reachable with the help of some vehicles here. So gonna see teams go for maybe their normal drop spots or try something new here. Looks like LMV are going to either head towards El Hazar or Tierra Blanca. TNC actually looking like they're going towards El Hazar here. Down south again, we saw something similar yesterday. 3 teams going to Puerto Paraíso. Now we have 3 teams. 4 teams actually, I believe. BS are here alongside Uncles after their chicken last game. They're going to look to not drop out so early here, as Asher here is pretty much right next to this full squad from Hotline. The rest of Uncles now landing here in the background. Now Hotline are extremely sandwiched here, I think, between all of these teams. Like without loot, they could be at a massive disadvantage. If they decide to be the ones that take the push from both sides here, Uncles on their southwest, as well as King here from TCOs ESPORTS taking the church as well. It's a nice position Overwatch for his team. Pardon me. But zone does shift towards the south. Not many teams in zone right now. Heroes, Captains, as well as iKurd Esports. Again, we have 3 teams dropping in a big city. In this case, it's El Pozo, Mezexis, alongside The Real Deal and Necat. 3 very strong teams here right now. The Real Deal really squashed between these guys here. Now Fouled getting tagged heavily down to 40 HP as he tries to cross into this arena section. Peace also goes down low as well. Star gonna be the Overwatch here with SLR. Doesn't have a helmet just yet. And that is Malum getting a knock on Kapayaxi, sorry, and Thirst as well. Getting really close to each other now. Malum 44 going to look for his second kill and cook that nade. Fouled sees it coming. He could have maybe cooked it a little bit longer. But does actually... he's going to cook it just to go on the wrong side here. Doesn't know that... Oh, what? Maybe the nade had a very different path to where it was actually going. But on my screen, it showed something completely different. Beautiful knock there from Malum 44. Now the rest of the team are going to push in. It is just now, I believe... from the 3-man squad. Dragon, you're actually going to have to try and do something against these 4 guys who are going to push in very strong. Piece still on half HP, as well as Cakes on the other side. I'm just going to spectate Dragon Yaxi here. He is completely surrounded. He can't do anything here. Gonna have to defend this from upstairs. FPP mode gets a nice knock there on Baby Cakes. Almost takes down the other guy there. But there we go. Malum44 getting his 3rd kill now. 3 team kills for them. And they also still do have to worry about Necat, who have been watching this fight happen. They're currently outside zone, so don't really need to do anything just yet. So we also have one guy lost here from Hotline. Hunter has gone down earlier, leaving Hotline down to 3 men. Levi here just watching from the top floor of this brick building. He's got to worry about TCOs taking the position across the road. Now they are all across the road, pretty split up in a nice formation here. King has moved into the opposite 3-story brick building. Mori does need to watch out, especially because he doesn't have a helmet from the uncle's side. They're going to come in from the southwest side once they hear this 3rd party going on. Just a waiting game for all these teams now. Currently, all the teams that are in zone going to have a nice time trying to get as much loot as they can, while all these teams struggle outside zone. Joker goes down there. I think that was King with the scar putting in those damage points towards him, and he's going to hop up again and try and get another knock. But this is a snake battle between these 2 buildings that have the most high ground. Levi knows, I'm sure, about King's position. Boss being flashed there. You can see the new flash animation. Lack of loot maybe for these teams. They don't have these nades that would make it a lot easier for them to make a push. Quite quiet elsewhere, and Necat trying to move up actually onto the rest of the guys from Mezexis. But look who's taken the highest building on the map. It's the Chinese characters here. I like this. You could see every roof from here. So they need to use him wisely. Now Malum, I do believe, knows he's on this roof. Does he? No, he doesn't. He wasn't looking, pardon me, looking in that direction. Now, I do believe Hotline, this is Mori still in the same spot. They're getting quite close towards Uncles now. They're trying to move up a little bit, trying to edge their way around them. Meanwhile, Team 14, TCOs Esports have moved more towards the south side. They're going to make some distance in between them and Hotline, as well as Uncles in the background, just not letting themselves get 3rd party, which is the smart decision here early on in the game. They need to look for some more loot, maybe add the vehicle. Here we go. There is a Unique Boy with the pickup truck ready for that escape if they need to. Does also look like Uncles don't want any of this fight. They see they're outside zone. Zone is about to close in, but they need to be careful of Team 14 here. On the right side, TCOs Esports going to maybe watch them pull out here. Let's see if they can catch them, but I think they just about escape in time, leaving just 2 teams here in Impala. Lots of teams trying to take these positions around Los Leones. quite split up here, these two teams, captains and heroes. Look at all these teams having to rotate in from outside zone. We saw a similar thing for LMV in the Erangel game, having to come out of these places really far away from zone. Maybe that is their tactic, you know. Not a lot of teams like to drop in the first circle. Just trying to get into that routine and that rhythm, ready for these group stages. Need to be in as much sync as possible. Oh, big fight here. What is going on here between TNC and Uncles? Now speed is knocked here. Silas going to look for the AK sight knock onto Harpy Man. The vehicle explodes, but the nade lands right on top of both of their heads. What a beautiful nade there from Hypnos ZZ onto these two guys, Pain and Sal7. Going to try and move around now. Happy Man's going to have to do something about this. Going to try and look for the nade on Joker as well, but he's safely down behind this little ramp. They cannot afford to get the let the res come in here, and the nade takes down Sal even more. Joker gonna need to stick this res up. While speed is being revived, Pain doesn't look like he will be revived. He's in a vulnerable position. Harpy Man gonna move around the left side for a better angle. This ridge here would be very good for Harpy Man, but Joker is trying to do the same thing. Will he hear the footsteps? He does. He's gonna switch to that red dot on the AK. And that is Pain being blown up there. Now just a 3v2. Uncles, we have Joker and Sal on this lower ridge side. Harpy Man could afford to move up more onto this ridge, and he would be able to see Joker here just sitting behind this car. Speed needs to watch out as he's being naded as well. Smoke comes out from the backside from Sol. We do have Hypnos running around this right side, but these smokes are just protecting them so nicely, and well placed smokes as well. Harpy Man trying to go round the left side. He should spot Joker, but they have the vehicles. Definitely a beautiful knock there. Gets down Sal7, but return knock comes in from Joker. Now this is probably the team's chance to push, as Joker gets hit from the side, and Speed will have to provide the overwatch from the top. He's gonna take him down there. Beautiful stuff from TNC. Gonna get the revise on Harpy Man. They are outside zone, but it won't hurt too much just yet. All the other teams are pretty much separated. No one in Chimacera right now. A lot of people around Ricardo and Power Grid area as well. Now Necat just rotating past defeaters, and I guess Salazar did give a bit of respect towards him, and yeah, he is far from his team, so it would be no point there to shoot. These warehouse compounds that LakoNostra Tribe are holding are very nice on this road. Gonna maybe look to farm some kills. Teams in Miramar are forced more to rotate on these roads due to the terrain of the map, so teams know this. They've been playing this map for years, so competitively they just know where teams will come, especially because of the playing path as well. Lots of teams may have dropped to the northwest, and this main road going through the middle of the zone right now, connecting Montenueva and Los Leones, will be a main highway route for a lot of these teams. Necat have decided to stop at the gas station just in front of LakoNostra Tribe. You often find a lot of teams hesitant to take these larger cities like Picado. Often there is actually a lot of room, if not too much room, for teams to take as well. A lot of them going for like these small warehouse compounds, especially in this side, in this part of the map. I do like Black Spark's position here, Banger. up in the church, just scouted it for his team, letting them know it's clear, and this is almost the most central zone compound that there can be, and they're going to be sitting pretty for the rest of the game. Hero is going to look to take the ridges and the compound just to the east of that as well. Ooh, there we go. Brix gets the tag onto Whiskey with the M24. 6x not quite getting the headshot as well. Spots Noshi. Quick peeks with the left side. It's gonna wait for Noshi to peek as well. And able to get the knock there as well. They're also being shot down, I believe, by LakoNostra Tribe in this warehouse compound, as I mentioned before. Actually, that is the 300s taking those shots as well, not coming into Nacat. So they do need to be careful of fighting here on two fronts. You have Lynx here watching the left side of this gas station building, trying to get some crucial knocks onto Necat. But I do believe if it's only one knock, then it's really a pointless push, as they have a nice position in zone. They don't need to take any of their positions. Teams just really clumped here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams all in the same, I'd say, 200-meter radius, with SNAKESquad right in the middle. Mezexis with a view on them as well. Gonna look to readjust their vehicles. Luckily enough, they don't have too many teams to their north, so they don't have to worry about the high ground. But they're going to send Star up to either pick up Cakes. That is Whiskey going down with M16 from Salazar as well. But I think about these fights between these compounds, they're all close to each other. Nothing really is going to happen just yet. Like, the teams are just trading knocks. Here we see Chinese letters knocked as well. Gonna get revived in no time, so literally no teams are gonna push each other. And the zone, there we go, that's what I wanted to see. Let's test to see how these teams rotate into the southwest shift. Now it looks like LakoNostra Tribe have seen the shift, and they say, no, we don't want to fight here, we're the closest to zone right now. The other guys have to move a little bit further as well. SNAKESquad actually pulling right up towards F1 Esports, just two guys, Jackie and Daizui. Spots Revole moving around in the warehouse. Hamad is going to crash the building as well. Needs to stay quiet here. Am I going to boost up just before he prepares to siege this building? And also try moving up towards the brick building in the distance. Jackie literally not making any footsteps here. Meanwhile, iKurd Esports decide to move around in the back as well. Will Zui take his chance here? But no, this little shutter thing, I mean, is stopping those headshots coming through, actually. And I think Hamad from Snake had a better vision onto the guy that was in this compound. Now, LakoNostra Tribe still just finishing the job that who was it that started shooting at them? SNAKESquad. Now, LakoNostra Tribe also going to catch them rotating up. Archer taking this 1v1 with Dunskin, but Lynx with the Overwatch does the job for him. The last two guys up for iKurd Esports are going to be Chatter and Ali in the back. Now, LakoNostra are going to want these kills. They know they're out and about. 14 kills for them already. Teams did make quite a swift rotation into this southwest zone shift without too much challenge, which is what we like to see. These end zones are going to be hectic as always. Barrock's getting knocked to the vehicle as well. Oma going down to Levi from Hotline down on this east side. Oma is knocked out in the open. Going to need a smoke. Actually, no, he's by the building. That building just rendered in. Again, this church position really nice. But Talon with the headshot onto Luffy. Beautiful stuff there from LMV. Currently on 0 kills, but they've taken this northeast side of the zone. They're going to have quite a difficult time rotating in. They may need to wait for Black Sparks or Heroes to move in before them. So right now, they're not in any rush. Still have Force and Chatter trying to escape the push from LakoNostra Tribe. Outskin and Lynx, just watching these two guys here. They will need the support of Pika if necessary, but Outskin is going to hop in the car and move away. Hopefully he doesn't get shot down by these two guys, Chatter and Ali, but we'll refuel the vehicle. Do like this southern side of Chimasera, especially these ridges. That is speed being spotted moving into the compound by Elendo. Talon getting another knock onto Heroes, a different team this time, not onto Black Sparks in the church position. Sam and Omer knocked as well. Now they are in the middle of two teams right now, and I do believe, yeah, there's so many teams up on this north edge. LakoNostra Tribe is trying to connect onto SNAKESquad. Alaraf behind this rock. Tamiko gonna look to hook a nade down there, but these bouncing nades aren't gonna quite connect with him. The rest of his squad are in this compound just to the east of that. And there we go. Actually, circle shifts to the northeast, and church now is the prime position. These teams are gonna want to make their way into zone soon. That is Duskin getting knocked. Actually, there Omer again getting knocked by Sand for 2 smokes coming out for the revive. They have Necat as well being tagged heavily from iKurd Esports in the west compound here, just outside zone. Now, 2 teams running up towards each other in this compound. We do have TCOs Esports alongside TNC, RP Man, Speed, and Hypnos. Now, Ashe has been knocked. RP Man going to look to get up high. I don't believe Ashe has been able to crawl down. You see, Harpy Man still thinks he's behind the vehicle, and he's made it to safety, actually. Somehow, Unique Boy going to try and get the res there. Speed knocked in the meantime as well. Now, surely captains are just spoiling the day here. Boss goes down low as well. RP Man gonna think about the push, but saying need to get the res quickly on Speed before he bleeds out. Looks like a lost cause as of yet. They're not safe to come out of this compound, as captains with this beautiful high ground position. Now it's a 2v4. Actually, this was a 3v2 just a second ago. See what the captains can see from up here. Here, Roddy with the 8 times on the mini, just looking to stop these teams coming into zone, as they're going to have a rough time, especially in this phase. Is going to eat them all up. See if they decide to push each other. RP Man on the top floor. He's going to have to defend the push from all 3 guys from TCOs Esports. Harpy Man drops out, and Asher there is there to finish the job onto TNC, coming out in 13th position. Still 12 teams alive here, 43. Lots of teams hugging the edge here, just stopping all these teams coming in. LMV having another tough game, trying to move into zone. Device just about getting the revive, but that is there, almost going down. Goes down to 5 HP. They're unable to get the knock with the 3 times. Now Heroes are just about surviving. Hidden knocked down here as well. Device maybe going to have to think about moving his buggy into zone first. Perks has a nice rock as well to angle them. Sam is knocked out here in the shack as well, maybe unable to get revived. Zone is just shifting all over the place right now. Every shift it's been taking a different direction. Hidden will bleed out there. And LMV have made it into the shack on the northeast side of zone, ahead of Heroes. Now, the situation was very different a few seconds ago. It was Heroes trying to gatekeep onto LMV, but they've actually managed to get all 3 of their guys more or less into zone, with Talon just sitting there on the outside. Now, this compound made up of these 3 yellows 2 stories is just only held by one team here. Hotline, 3 guys, gonna look to prepare to be crashed anytime soon. This is going to be very difficult here for Heroes, as captains are shooting from the west side. Elendo is going to spot them as well, trying to move into zone, and maybe they don't know about Talon on this truck, but smoke is there, so he's going to have to do a lot of work for his team. Perk's going to try and hit the rock. Heroes with a little bit of a ridge around this side. Oh, beautiful stuff from Stevdo here from Heroes with the Tommy gun. Perk's now here, just up ahead of him. Gonna look to pre-fire through the smoke. Gonna use the cover wisely. Gonna loot as well, but gets tagged as well. Perks knows he's in the smoke. There goes down as well. Stevdo needs to be careful from his left side. Captains are shooting there with a nice ridge. Ome goes down and Perks goes down as well. Right next to Device from Elendo. Captain's just spoiling the day here. Still with a full squad. Stevdo barely surviving here. Almost getting spotted out by the rest of captains. And I believe that is Defeaters who have actually crashed this compound, which was the best thing to do here, because they need to make their way into a bit of hard cover. LakoNostra Tribe are surviving as a 3-man with 7 kills up in this shack, but they're not currently in zone and have the whole squad of Defeaters watching onto them. Black Spark's going to have a very tough time as the zone will close in 25 seconds. Still have a full squad, only 2 team kills here, but 4 team kills also for Mezexis. Strong finish to last game as well. Perks getting knocked there by Zanfor with the headshot in M24. Now looks like Cakes will just let these guys rotate. He could actually get a knock onto Banger. He was low, but Cakes, she obviously doesn't know that. Elendo and Co gonna need to move in, but that is also LakoNostra Tribe who have tried to crash this northern side of the yellow building compound. Defeaters full, 4 members still up as well. Damn, this is also very sticky here for oh, they've changed slots. Black Sparks trying to defend this compound from both sides, getting the res on 2 guys here. Hotline still up as well. Mezexis here in the background. Full squad of captains have made it into the zone as well, as the zone actually does shift away from the buildings. Still 5 teams alive. Beautiful knock onto Amori here from Hotline. R98 coming out from captains on this south side now. It's full squad up now for Black Spark. Defeaters still with a full squad as well. They do have some buggies that they can use. They're going to look to block off this angle from the left side and move across into zone. But yeah, we all know that Hotline can't move to this outside wall without being shot down from these 2 guys from Mezexis or the full squad from the captains as well. Now, even this ridge in front here is not going to be good enough for Defeaters, as they might just let these fights happen around them, as Hotline are getting crashed Hotline are getting pushed by Black Sparks, and they've sent Roddy to the rock, but he's actually got knocked there, trying to be quite aggressive. The rest of the squad are going to come in. Malum 44 may be able to spot him, and what a series of knocks as 3 guys go down from captains. They were in such a strong position here. Elendo, Aladar and Roddy taking the full force of that, just leaving Baru up. And oh my god, he's gonna have to choose someone to revive here. But no, the vehicle explosion will take him out. That is a really big mess there from the captains. They had a lot of control over that situation, but just one bad move cost it. Amori with the quick peeks over the balcony here, trying to get some bullets into defeaters, but he has no helmet now. Salazar going to provide this front push now. Gets knocked now. Two of them, Wasson and Halls. Now we do have Spader popping that boost outside. Salazar needs to heal up. Black Sparks here now as a full squad, still going to look to take advantage of their numbers that they have. 6 kills out. Amore taking down Luffy there from Black Sparks, now going down to 3 guys. Wasson is still knocked. Now Spider trying to get the knock onto, the revive onto Holes. All of these guys in one little place in the zone right now. If they just sent one guy out to this wall, they could gatekeep extremely well. 7 seconds until the zone is coming in. Now, Black Sparks need to decide what to do here. They need to try and get into zone. That's what we're seeing them doing right now, is pulling them smokes and going into FPP, using that vision advantage. Now, defeaters, all of them up now. Actually, they did just... Wasson was on 1 HP, but the M7 work coming in from Salazar alongside Spider. Salazar just makes it out behind this rock alongside his teammate Spider. Holes will make it in almost as well. Let's see what Holes can do on this left side as Zone tries to eat him in. It's just Belend up, gonna try and hit fire through the smoke, get that beautiful connection onto the last guys from Black Sparks, and that is a chicken for defeaters here. 5 kills for Spider, a lot of them coming at the end, I believe. Total kills for them is 8 with the chicken. Second place going to Black Sparks with 6 kills. Third place coming in with 3 kills is Hotline. Captains in 4th with 4 kills. Mezexis in 5th with 6 kills. 6th place going to LMV with 2 kills. LakoNostra Tribe with 7 kills in 7th position. 8th position going to Heroes K with 1 kill. 2 kills for SNAKESquad in 9th. 10th place going to Necat with 4 kills. 11th place we have 300 with 1 kill. 3 kills for, I think that's TCOs ESPORTS with 3 kills. 4 kills for TNC in 13th. iKurd Esports with 0 kills in 14th. F1 Esports in 15th with 0 kills. 2 kills for the Uncles in 16th after their chicken last game. And 17th place goes to the Real Deal with 0 kills. GG everybody. Next game will be Sanok in, again, about 8 minutes. So see you all there.
Every door that I choose, we throw off our clothes and we jump in the pool. And every emotion is feeling like new. And we're on the posters and we're on the news, but we wouldn't care if they never knew. And our skin is burning, we're up on the roof. We've been here for days and I can't find my shoes. I can't find my cell and I can't find my girl. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere in the world.
Sleeping through the day, wake up with champagne, told me I told my mother I would quit, what can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening, so we just gonna stay. Teenage dreamers, born this way. I told my mother I grew up, what can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening. I don't wanna sleep tonight. I don't wanna sleep tonight. Open your eyes, open wide. Watch the city come to life. Sleeping through the day, wake up with champagne, brought me a A. I told my mother I would quit, what can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening, so we just gonna stay. Teenage dreamers, born this way. I told my mother I grew up, what can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening. 2 a.m. club.
Tell me why it's feeling like I fight for the right to be faithful. Tell me I ain't earned this, but I'm grateful. Can't stand sitting back while I'm eating mine, but hate won't put food on the table. Now they all attacking them, cause I'm passionate. Nissan gotta take it to the maximum. Told them I was up next and they laughed at them. So I didn't say shit, I just backed it up. But we'll see who gets the last laugh. Going hard now, no one can stop me. And where I am after all you to talk shit, I got the right to be cocky. On and on, it goes on and on. Got the whole crowd lost in that ambiance. With their hands up, surfing that audience. And the girls in the front like, oh my God, See the problem with the game now? What? No sense of direction. Yeah, I used to fit in with that lame crowd. Why? Cause of fear of rejection. Now found me, found that in the booth. Fuck living lies, rap is the truth. And yeah, the spotlight ain't what it seems. All I know is if it's all a dream, then I don't wanna wake up, man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up. I don't wanna wake up, man, I don't wanna wake up. I'm never gonna wake up.
Me as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn. I want the front, back, shimmy as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn. Yeah, I'm worried about my father's life, will he make it? I'm worried about my mother's promise, will I break it? Will I make enough money for family get-togethers? With auntie sipping Moscato, eating exotic cheddars. I hope that wasn't too brash, hoes I'm fucking you last. Cole, I'm bumping you first, so ho would notice me fast. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. But with these 99 problems, bet this shit ain't fun. I gotta hustle on parole, pay them court fees soon. This game in need of subject matter, hope they sport me soon. So if my past is not a base, just never ask me how this tastes. Cause I'm trying to kill this verse and build a motherfucking case. Look, my deepest thinking at 2 o'clock in the morning. So speechless as I appear, my vocal cords are just warming. I'm kinda playing, gotta hurry to my dreams. I'm finding beauty in it all, so I ain't worried about a goddamn thing. Shimmy as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn. I want the front, back, shimmy as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn. I want the front, back, shimmy as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn. I want the front, back, shimmy as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn. Just let me name a couple things about this since we on the subject. Music's missing its own as the industry is its sublet. Rent and fortune and fame bring tragedies to your name. If Biggie wasn't a pawn, he'd probably still be in this game. That's word to Tupac. Sipping my bruja, oh you open for yay? Zippity-doo-dah. Your boring ass raps turn me to a snoring ass. The Notebook, you about as boring as that. See, I've thought about this world and the trouble that it's made. Hearing about Indian girls getting trouble, getting raped. Well, just let me catch those motherfuckers in they place. Run up in they home estate, catch that incident on tape. Post that shit up on the web, guaranteed 1 million views. Spread awareness through those images to break out of confused. I guess I'm playing, time to hurry to my dreams. I'm finding life is hella trill, so I ain't worried about a goddamn thing. Shimmy as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn. I want the front, back, shimmy as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn. I want the front, back, shimmy as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn. I want the front, back, shimmy as I turn, so we can sit together watching as the world burn.
My heart in the city, but soon enough I hold you close. It's alright,
yeah. Said I was raised in the days of MySpace and screen names. Back
back then when I was only worried about my top friends. Now my circle is getting smaller, all these people acting fake, man. And to be honest, I don't even have a top 10. Me against the world, I've been doing what I really love. Haters been hiding behind the screen, man, they movie cuts. And when I'm back at home, it never feels the same, cause we've been doing our own thing, trying to stay up. I wanna go back to days with no grades. We ordered the kids meal, play ball, that's all day now. I'm stuck looking at this Instagram page, but these likes on my picture don't result in getting paid now. I've been wondering where the party at, cause all of my concerns got me wondering where they got the Bacardi at. So go and pour another drink just to get away. We gotta live it up, Carolina here to stay. I'm hoping I won't let you go. I left my heart in the city. But soon enough I hold you close. It's alright, yeah. I've been the truest dude back since I was shooting hoops. New issues, you know what I've been going through. And it's for the team, know I go for my dreams. I've been on tours and screens, but I'm more than it seems. She talk business and that's what I'm about, kid. It ain't for the money, it's for helping our kids get what they deserve. I'm sick with every word, and if I ain't real, you ain't gotta play this verse. I'm more formal, raps is post-mortal. I kill flows, they say fame's to smash more hoes. I teleport over most artists, kid. Deliver dope lines just like the post office did. Whether it's on the track or streets, I keep it authentic. I did some things in the past, I gotta repent it. But no man's perfect, that's why I'm still alive. To keep reflecting, to keep this car and driving. I'm hoping I won't let you go. I left my heart in the city. But soon enough I hold you close. It's alright, yeah. I'm hoping I won't let you go. I left my heart in the city. But soon enough I hold you close. It's alright.
Hello and welcome back to the last game of, I'm sorry, not the last game, the third game of the evening. Sanhok, the grassy plains of Sanhok. 5 seconds until we're going to see this plane path, and I want something crazy to happen in this game in terms of the plane path, and no, we're just going to get a standard one. Actually, this is quite unusual for Sanhok though. A lot of teams are open to moving towards the south side. Sami, Bantai, Camp Charlie, and Docks. Whereas again, we're going to see a lot of teams try and hit these northwest island compounds really early, just in case the zone does decide to shift there. Got the 300s alongside F1 Gaming. Lots of small compounds that you can go to using these splits nicely, which is actually what Black Sparks are doing up here in the very northwest coastline. They have landed here. We always see some sort of split coming out from these teams landing in Camp Alpha. This time we've got one guy from Black Sparks, who's going to look to run away as he's seen a full squad land there. But meanwhile, we've got Hainan LakoNostra Tribe taking 2 kills early onto the real deal. Fouled and Mariwan getting taken out in the first few seconds of the game. LakoNostra Tribe going to look to start the game strong with 4 kills. Looking for these 2 kills onto the real deal. But here is Dragon Yaxi, only with a revolver and SKS. Not going to look good for him as well. Tommy gun in hand, no helmet for Kappa Yaxi. Probably going to get pushed by the full squad of LakoNostra Tribe. Elsewhere, pretty spread out. We do have one guy, Sam, I believe, is knocked up in the east side of barn. Defeaters pushing up onto him as well. Just watching Pika here. But there we go. The AK, 1 shot in the head, and that will be game over for Kappa Yaxi. Just Dragon Yaxi left. Now he's going to either choose to take this 1v4 or run away. Yeah, zone shifts away from the Northwest Island, so no luck for these teams who decided to drop there today. Dragon Yaxi getting tagged down heavily here from the rest of LakoNostra Tribe. Is going to get 1 knock with the Uzi. He's got cover from the rest of the team, but there we go. Here comes Tamiko round the corner. It's going to finish the job for LakoNostra Tribe, taking out who was that? Get it right, taking out the real deal in 17th position. Now we are seeing Dare knocked here from Heroes being pushed up by Defeaters now. They did lose Halls early on, but it looks like he was on single tap. Muzinho is going to get knocked there with the mutant from Stev though. This will give Dare maybe a chance to move in from the tree onto the compound. Wasson is now the only one that doesn't have a job to do right now. While Salazar is getting the res as well. But look where Omer is. His position is just so nice. On the backside, he has an M16 with a 3x as well. Now, have to be careful from their backside. There is getting revived behind this barn edge by Sam. Muzinho is up as well. Omer gonna have to find his way up to the rest of them. Iron sight in hand for Salazar. Gonna try and connect something onto Omer, but I do believe he has a little bit of cover. Just check that. He does have this little ridge protecting him. He just has to be patient. Only with a level 1 vest and helmet and M16. Gonna have to think carefully about how he does this. Muzinho probably doesn't have any meds here. It's still early on. They got really excited about these guys here. Heroes in this barn compound, so they decided to push up once they had their knock, but they don't have the best loot in the world. Here we see Necat just watching across the northwest side of the river. iKurd 21 Esports do have Wizard on this side. Peto in the water right now. 69 Shawana is also crossing. Koza on the Overwatch on the north bank. Now the rest of the cat are like very split here. We've got 2 guys in up in Tatmok, 1 guy on the east side of Bootcamp, and here Seabar on these rocks on the coastline. Gonna need to hold up for now. Actually, 3 guys have crossed up. Teto is gonna snake his way up to Seabar, just giving that information. Team not letting him over peak and get another knock onto the team. Big stuff about to happen around bootcamp as Aleshi is knocked inside these warehouses. Rivale is going to need to make his way across the little does safely. Wizard is here. Actually, I believe he was the one who got the knock onto him. And on the other side in front of him, that is Hamad and Aliraf. Wait patiently here. Halaraf getting shot up by the AEK as well, and should be seen from the other side of the river as well, from Koza. There is a nice position that they've put him in here. Trying to watch to see if anyone pushes up from Wizards left side. Revol and Aleshi still here in the warehouse, and Wizard goes down very low from the nade. He's going to need to heal up. He doesn't have any first aid, no helmet and no vest. Some of these teams taking fights really early on here. I mean, you can't really blame it. It's Sanok, but yeah, it's going to put them in a bad position for the rest of the game. All these teams still outside zone here on the northwest side. DNC alongside Black Sparks taking the coastline. Banga, I believe, is in a boat with his teammate as well. Now heroes have moved away from Barn, away from where defeaters were. They decided to go back to Camp Bravo, maybe for some loot. LMV have come in from the northeast to join the party. Omer just snaking with his pan, and that's Wizard going down to Aleshi on this north bank next to boot camp. Cat have come to third party here. They're gonna watch for these teams rotating in after the knock that SNAKESquad did get on iKurd 21 esports. So sure, he gets taken down. Just 3 guys up now for SNAKESquad. Sandwiched in between the cat and iKurd 23, but TNC have made their way to the north, the east bank, the northwest bank of the river. They do know that there were shots in front of them. iKurd 21 esports gonna have to look across now. Wizard, yeah, they do know about them, but they probably need to choose a different route round. Maybe into Painan would be a bit better. Meanwhile, we have the 300s. Noshi 300 knocked alongside Whiskey. Pika just trying to peek through this window, and that's a beautiful knock from Lynx onto Whiskey there, safely behind the rock. Maybe gonna get the res, but LakoNostra Tribe need to push up on this. Gonna add to their 4 kills. Here we see Lynx, the flanker, gonna move round to the right side. Noshi 300 maybe gonna bleed out, and Arrow gets taken down there, trying to get the res. I will bleed out as well. Now it is just up to these 2 guys, Verox and Whiskey. Pika knocked as well, and beautiful stuff there from Lynx, who gets the quick, I mean not from Lynx, from Whiskey actually, getting the knock on Lynx. Now 2 knocks down for LakoNostra Tribe. Lynx very far away from his teammates. Pika gonna look to be revived by Tamiko as well. Gonna turn into a 2v3 very soon. Verox and Whiskey gonna try and move out in the open actually. Should be giving information to his team member that they're coming in. They're going to look to push up on the knocked guy as well. This is not good now. This res needs to come in quick. See how these jump shots go for Tamiko. What a delayed nade coming in there. And Whiskey is low also. Beautiful work there from Tamiko. Just, you just got to love those kind of nades where obviously the enemy doesn't know exactly where they are. They're not looking at the floor. They are not trying to see where the nades are. They're trying to see where the enemy is. 8 team kills early on for LakoNostra Tribe. They have lost 2 guys, Lynx and Duskin, but that should be no problem as they do receive a blessing of a zone shift. No teams towards the south or east in Quarry. Also Hotline here fighting with, who is this? Uncles. Payne trying to get the revive behind the tree as Boyka and Joker gonna move up onto these knocks as desperately Levi tries to call back into the compound for Hunter to get the revive. Hunter is actually the last guy up and will need his teammate if they're gonna go further into the the late stages of the game. Probably will see Levi crawling into the shack, and yep, he will get the thirst as well. Yeah, this is Scrims, not PMGC, bro. And that will be Random 44 being taken by Heroes with 3 team kills. They have lost Sam here. The rest of the squad are going to push in now. They want that revenge. No, actually, it is LMV trying to third party here after their fight. Perks getting knocked with the AK onto there as well. 2 guys pushing around the left side. Stevdo getting knocked as well. Now they're pushing so well as a team. Just Device is down as well. And I believe they take out Omer as well, the last guy up. And oh no, all 3 of them got knocked then. Hidan with the clutch for the team. Device, Talon, and Perks needing 5 tier. Still a lot of teams around this boot camp side. Gonna maybe move in from the southwest side here. iKurd 21 Sports. Teams alive, 40 people alive. Wow, I don't believe what I've seen here from Black Sparks. They were actually all the way up here in Camp Alpha, and they've done this massive clockwise rotation up to Lakawi, and it may work for them. Interesting to see how the rest of the game goes for them as well. I believe Hunter now as a solo being hunted here by I believe this is the uncles as a full squad, going to try and push up on Hunter as he spots him being run away, but then LMV moving across this road towards this other compound. Perks getting tagged heavily from the top of the hill as well from Peace from Mezexis, going to make it safely be able to heal in the background. Now 7 from uncles has been knocked. Going to try and get the res now. Hunter looking also into LMV. Maybe he's going to try and get the single tap knock. See him zooming in there to the 6 times. Try and get a double headshot on any of these guys with a level 2 helmet. Going to take them down instantly with the M4. They're not peeking from this side. Don't shift up to them. They are good just now with a nice compound on the northeast edge. Tagged heavily now. Pain going to 30 HP after LMV trying to put that fire into the rest of uncles. Now Banger here from Black Sparks getting taken down by Defeaters trying to come into this side. Now Salazar, Muzinia and Wasson going to try and watch the rest of Black Sparks come in, and Belend is just wow, and that's actually Uncle's providing that cover fire in the back as well, not letting Defeaters push up. Sanfor gonna look for the knock onto Salazar, but what can Salazar do? The last 2 guys up, Wasson and Salazar being tagged heavily. Gonna go into FPP, but there is Sanfor with the grows up. Actually, who takes him out there? I don't believe it. No, it was Wasson actually. Now 4 team kills for Defeaters. Zone will eat them up. LMV just holding their ground on the east side of the zone. This compound right in the middle is still free. Actually, no teams have decided to take it yet. Uncle is barely surviving behind this rock. Gonna need to get the res on Joker. These trees that they have around them are very nice. Protection from even bits of higher ground, lower ground as well. TNC going to move in from the southeast side of the zone. They've got a lot of teams in front of them, to be honest. It's going to be really sticky for them as well. iKurd 21 Esports just trying to get into zone. Being gate kept here. by actually no, SNAKESquad are gonna look to actually gatekeep that further shots. And wow, what a zone shift down to the southwest. SNAKESquad in one of the best positions right now. Uncle still having to move in, still have 4 guys up with 6 team kills. Need to watch out for Hotline Hunter as well as LMV, who have been suppressing lots of shots onto these teams while they've been rotating in as well. Hunter just going to let these guys rotate in. They get messy now on the southeast side. Playing a look for the knock with the nade onto Baru, but Baru gets the knock first there, unable to get the thirst as well. Just 2 guys up, 3 guys, sorry, 4 captains, as almost connects onto, actually does connect onto South 7 there. Beautiful nade work coming in from Baru, getting that double knock there. Joker is reviving his teammate here from Uncles, but what can Aldar do? Up from this left side, he's gonna have to provide an angle for the rest of the team, but deciding to go for the nade instead. Boyka might get taken down here. Gets tickled by this nade. He's gonna spray into the smoke with a 6x. Elendo looking to push forward strong now. But there is also, who is this in the background? Hunter from Hotline, just trying to spoil the day for Uncles now. Just 1 guy up. Spots Aladar. Beautiful knock with the M7. Is going to try and get the revive. Is going to revive, sorry. He's going to cook those nades towards the tree. And then they're going to hit the deck. Maybe going to go down. No, can't quite reach into the cover of the captains now. Payne is going to get revived by Joker Aldar. Also looking for the res. Zone shifts even more towards the east side, favoring the captains. And that is Payne going down from Elender with the nade. Beautiful stuff, as he had just been revived. Now Joker is also low, going to pop that first aid. And now captain still as a full squad, surviving that situation. 9 teams alive, 20 beautiful humans left on this map. FPP mode for Roddy is going to look to connect a nade behind the rock, but Joker is just a bit further down, so it doesn't look like it will quite reach. And LMV now with 17 kills, spotting F1 Esports, but beautiful stuff there from Zui, who's desperately trying to make it into this house, but doesn't quite. Perks may have to sacrifice Talon here and move his way into zone. It's getting tagged heavily with its Glacier M4, and we love glitches like this. Smoke Wall is working well for Perks, but he still has quite a distance to go into zone. I'm going to try and snake up to this rock, which I believe is still in zone. Elendo getting knocked there from Wasson from Defeaters. He will go down to zone. Just nothing much coming from that as well. We still also have TNC as a 2-man squad. Little Harpy Man and Hawk trying to make their way in quietly as well. Elendo gonna get revived here. I do like captain's position here. Aldar up on the almost highest point in the center of zone. Gonna have to watch out for SNAKESquad, the other 3-man squad in this zone. Still 7 teams alive here. This is a snake zone for sure. Lots of rocks for cover, trees as well. This is where the throwables will give these teams advantages. They've saved them up until this final circle, then it can really make the difference for a lot of these teams. Perks as a solo for LMV, 8 team kills for them. Maybe gonna try and go for a heal strat, but not quite enough meds for him. So gonna try and clear his way into zone. So snaking up side of Perks for Uncles now. Beautiful knock from Harpy Man onto Shawana, as well as Elendo going down. And Perks do from this situation. Let's have a nice little ridge and some bushes for protection that he can hide in. but Joker will go down there as a result. That is 2 knocks, 4 captains, just Baru and Roddy up. Gonna look for the smokes to come out and get the revive. Still have SNAKESquad up on this higher part of the zone, not currently in zone, snaking their way in, living up to their name. Gonna see Rovole. Just gonna hide in this bush now. One throwable Molotov or grenade would finish off captaincy, as they all are behind the same rock almost. And these other teams aren't to know that, but yeah, Hawk does hear their footsteps, but one nade. So frustrating how easy it could be. Star gets taken out to the play zone there, and as Aladar getting taken down by Hamad from SNAKESquad, just shooting through these bushes, just spraying and praying onto captains. But there we go, Baru going down as well. Aladar also knocked Elendo, the last guy up for captains. Going to look to snake this one out, gets a knock onto Hawk. What can a Harpy Man do now? Pushing around this left side, beautiful stuff with the AK. Now it's just Elendo up, a 1v1. Harpy Man going to pre-fire the grass on the right side. Now here's the footsteps. QBZ versus M4. The drop shot comes down and the AK finishes the job there for Lil Harpy Man. Beautiful stuff from TNC at the end, just being patient and letting these kills come to them. Let me just turn this off. And that is actually Lil Harpy Man picking up those 5 kills for his team, finishing on 6 team kills. Second place going to the captains with 4 kills. Third place we have SNAKESquad with 7 kills. Fourth belongs to Mezexis with 2 kills. Fifth place going to LMV with 8 kills. There we go, Perks with 6 kills. Nice stuff. 6 kills for Uncles in 6th place. iKurd 21 Esports is in 7th place with 2 kills. 4 kills for Defeaters EU in 8th place. F1 Esports with 5 kills in 9th. Hotline in 10th with 1 kill. NeCat in 11th with 1 kill also. 9 kills for LakoNostra Tribe in 12th. That's a very high kill count for a non-top 10 team. So those points will be carrying them higher up the leaderboard. 13th place for Black Sparks with 1 kill. 3 kills for Heroes K in 14th. The 300s in 15th with 2 kills. TCOs ESPORTS in 16th with 1 kill. Last but not least, the real deal in 17th with 0 kills. GG everybody. The last game will be coming up in 8 minutes. Once again, it will be back to Erangel, I think. So I'll see you all there.
I got it, I'm on it on what you need. You say your life is a movie, I guess you're needing a lead. And I can play the part, steal your heart, wait and you'll see. So tell me, girl, who finna fit the part better than me? Lois Lane, I'm your Superman, promise I'm the better man. Hand in hand together, we're better than anybody. And things happen is the only way to word it. Nothing's made perfect, every moment make it worth it.
I could play the role,
yeah.
Cinematic and she know.
Ivan B.
She could probably cast whoever, but give me the lead and we'll last together. I could play the role, cinematic and she know. She could probably cast whoever, but give me the lead and we'll last together. Yeah. So take me somewhere cool, places only we know. Gotta get my time before she call him Tarantino. And end up in the theater on a screen in the casino in a 007 scene like Holy Toledo with my dreaming and all. I need a totem just to show him that I'm real, come on. Now I know that you're thinking about us both, and wherever it goes I'll be ready on my toes, yeah.
It's a celebration, baby, if you wanna spit a bottle with me, we could wrestle in our clothes. Laugh until our stomachs look like 8-pack muscles. It's a celebration, baby, if you wanna spit a bottle with me, we could wrestle in our clothes. Laugh until our stomachs look like 8-pack muscles. And we'll party like we're 17.
Song is dope. Who is this?
It's a celebration, baby, if you wanna spit a bottle with me, we could wrestle in our clothes. Laugh until our stomachs look like 8-pack muscles. And we'll party like we're 17. From a timid boy to hit, making minutes, baby, I'll be on my own, turning everything to gold. I ain't never afraid to touch it, and I'll send it back home. I've been working on the low, spending time up in the sky. Got these baby blues looking like the color in your eyes. Say you way up in the clouds, passing swishers all around. And I don't really smoke, but I'm thinking about it now. Got me feeling way too good, got some secrets wanna tell. Just that boy from the hood that had his headphones playing loud. Boy from the hood that had his headphones playing loud. Yeah. Just a boy from the hood that had his headphones playing loud.
Ooh, young boy, blow the speakers out. I knew you loved me. You would wait in line for hours when them sneakers out. I used to pull up on you, sneak you out the house. You could be the baddest girl and you ain't had to lose your blouse. Those days, do it like we don't know better. Do it like we might get caught. Every night a new adventure. Do it like we not supposed to. Do it like the opposite of what you're told to. A lot of boys that tell you yes, I'm the one to know you. We were just a couple cool, hard, throbbing, no pressure, life living young. House party hopping teenagers, don't tell us though. We ain't hearing nothing. Never get enough, don't take the cake up out the oven. If it ain't about this loving, it must be overrated. And now I'm 20 something, looking back on all this dating. Never working out, I think that's why I'm overweighted. Get back in my life again and we could get to celebrating.
It's a celebration, baby, if you wanna spit a bottle with me, we could wrestle in a crowd. Laugh until our stomachs look like 8-pack muscles. And we'll party like we're 17.
Never let them tell you you can't do it. Hard times, but you're gonna get through it. I promise you, cause I've been there. Got up and I put my mind to it. They told me no, but I told them yes. And I used to feel all alone, so depressed. But I fought back, now I smile again. If I ever fail, I'ma just try again. And I felt pain that I thought would never end. But I prayed long and I played my cards. Then the stars aligned cause I worked hard. Then God went and threw me a curveball. I still swung, hit a home run. And look fear in the face, I don't run. I
do it big anyway. You know we're gonna do it big anyway. You know we're gonna do it big anyway.
See, I be up in class, but my mind is in the clouds, though. Know the teacher's mad, cause my music beating loud, ho. Tell me keep it down, say I kill it on the down low. And if I turn it up, then I'm bound to attract the crowd. So no wonder me and Tim be out of state, doing things you can't imagine. Chris Angel on the mic, give me a beat, I'll show you magic. We born in different planes, but we oh so far from average. Look, I'm passing, cause the lane you in is way too full of traffic. See, I'm living like a dream, though it's rare to see me sleeping. From Dallas out to Cleveland and Virginia in a weekend. Come back to take a final in the class, I'm steady creeping. Then head to NYC to meet with Bo and have a meeting. See my life moving so fast, now my days appear a blur. No sticker stones, I'm trying to have you moving with my words. See, it's crazy cause I'm working, but it don't feel that hard. We enjoying every second on the way to being stars, yes sir.
Take a look at the stars, can reach if you want to. Don't be afraid to change cause the people don't want to. Be who you want to, dream if you want to. Always be yourself and the people will want you. Don't care what the people say. You know we're gonna do it big anyway. You know we're gonna do it big anyway. You know we're gonna do it big anyway.
Okay, I hear the crowd yelling, but I don't think they loud enough. Niggas used to hate, but now they saying that they proud of us. Saying we can make it, me and Tim just smile and take it. Cause we got here believing that one day we be the greatest. Harrison keep me grounded, grinding just like I'm skating. So I be staying focused, the game is up for the taking. Used to be writing lyrics and nobody would listen. So now that I got the ears, I'm refusing to stop the pitching. Staying up every night in the studio making hits. I'm carefully crafting flows, a carpenter with this shit. And killing it with precision, the target I'm never missing. Just listening, you can tell I was destined to do this shit. Man, all of the things I dream are steadily coming true. So many people to meet, so many more things to do. And I'm enjoying it all, I'm trying to take it in hopes that I reach a dream before it comes to an end. Let's go.
Take a look at the stars, can reach if you want to. Don't be afraid to change cause the people don't want to. Be who you want to, dream if you want to. Always be yourself and the people will want you. Don't care what the people say. You know the stars can reach if you want to. Don't be afraid to change, cause the people don't want to. Be who you want to, dream if you want to. Always be yourself and the people will want you. Don't care what the people say. You know we're gonna do it big anyway. You know we're gonna do it big anyway.
Hello and welcome to the last game of the night. We're going to be finishing with the Wrangle. Game number 4. Let's see if some teams decide to stick with their usual drop spots, or they're going to mix up and try something new. I doubt it. Maybe going to see some repetition. Do have quite a southern zone though now, military base in play. We did see, I think, 2 teams drop near military in game number 1. Do have one Kurd heading straight for it. Actually 300 did go for this drop in game number 1 as well. We're gonna see maybe Noshi 300 gonna move towards the catwalk tower like he did in game number 1, as I mentioned before. Now again, one Kurd esports going for the C block, but they do have Ali here, gonna try and contest the catwalk. Actually no, Noshi 300 has decided to actually no, he will climb the stairs, and he has a DP in his hand, and he might be able to spot Ali going up the other side if he gets up quick enough to loot. Looks like Ali will just watch, see if Noshi comes up. Noshi doing exactly the same thing. It's a bit of a pointless push from both teams here. In where is this? I know where this is. Pochinki. Of course I know where this is. In Pochinki we have Black Sparks alongside LMV. They're going to be fighting in the mid block right now. Hidden and Talon. There we go, Talon with the Vector taking down Luffy, who was on his own, and GG Banger on this northeast block. Perk's gonna look to rejoin the rest of the squad. Zan4 here on the southern side of Pochinki. Where is the other teammate? Who knows? Somewhere else. And Zone does shift to military island, so we're getting a military finish for the last game, which is nice. Always like to see bridge camping going on, and just to see which teams farm kills and which ones prioritize zone. That is Ali going down from Whiskey with the M4 as well, giving some leeway to his team. Chatter and Ali knocked here from one Kurd. Archer and Yashex aren't maybe going to be able to get any chance of a revive on their 2 teammates. The uncle's now trying to defend against the 300s. The Rocks needs to smoke his way out of the situation. Quick peeks with the AK. Does have quite good armor actually. Level 2 helmet and vest. Just a tiny bit damaged. Gets naded down to 30 HP here. Uncle's gonna look to use those throwables as well. Boyka is on this right side, but he knows he can't over peek as well. Yeah, Yashex on the backside as well, knocked. Needs to be careful now. The rest of Uncles are gonna push it as Boyka gets covered by Mozaro, but gets taken down as a result. Now I just believe it is beautiful knock there from Verox, almost getting the thirst, but look who comes to save the day here for his teammate Payne. Gonna not bleed out here as it is the first knock, gonna try and get the revive onto Boyka. South 7 with the other revive as well. Mozaro being ran to by Whiskey, and Noshi 300 in the back as well. Verox unlikely to escape this and will get thirsted with the Bison. 3x by Joker. We have SNAKESquad also fighting up here on Potato Hill with iKurd 21 Esports. I do believe they took out 2 of them. The rest of SNAKESquad are just to the north of them as well. 2 team kills to start off the game. It looks like defeaters are crossing the bridge early. That's what you want to do in these type of zones. Find those vehicles and get across. A lot of the teams who have landed in and around the South Island will be occupied looting or fighting, so now is the best time to cross. Not much happening here in Pochinki still. Looks like Black Sparks were able to take the church using that high ground position, but that is Archer there with a nice knock. Actually, no, that is not in the wrong place. That is Noshi getting knocked down here in Military Island, and Thirsted as well. Actually, no, Noshi will get revived. Don't know where the revenge knock came from, but I think that actually was yeah, iKurd Esport are out in 17th position here. Now just 2 teams left. The 4-man squad of Uncles versus the 3 guys from 300 is going to look to retreat here as well. Up in Pochinki, there is a fight going on between Black Sparks, trying to push up on towards was that LNV being taken out? Wow, they took them out so quick there. 4 team kills for Black Sparks. Wow, that happened in a blink of an eye. I didn't get to catch that. Sorry. Who landed into into Zaki this time? Baby Cakes asking me in the chat which team landed in Zaki last time. They're landing there themselves as well. That's sneaky. That's sneaky. Yeah, now quite a lot of teams coming around the western bridge. Got Hotline looking to get there first ahead of Heroes, who hold the compound to the northwest. Looks like iKurd 21 Esports gonna look to move to the other bridge, but the captains are there right now. We see this split a lot from these teams. One guy either on the gas station or on this 3-story, and the rest of them either on the bridge or further back from them. In this case, they have guys looting Baru right in the northeast of the zone, and 2 guys in Milta. Jack is going to be sent across the bridge first. Go and park the car in between these fake vehicles. As I said, defeaters here camping the other side. It's always nice to see how teams maneuver around bridge campers. It's a part of the game, and you just have to accept it, especially with these zones. It's always going to happen to these teams. But now Roddy is being passed around by Koza, who's going to look to connect a nade inside on Roddy, who is alone. He does have a bit of protection with a wall, but it does look like Koza is going to try and get away on the bike somehow, but you're going to go straight into the water body, almost just escaping there. I'm going to go back to this compound where the rest of his team are as well. Mezexis going to have to come right next to these guys from F1 Esports, Gucci alongside Nat here. They are going to narrowly rotate past them, but they need to get moving soon, because these bridges are getting packed up by the minute now. LakoNostra Tribe watching the east side on the South Island, as well as the captains on the north side of the East Bridge. We have the same situation going here on the left bridge as well. Defeaters watching Hotline, who are squashed between TNC and Defeaters, as mentioned before. Now Tamiko on the bridge, gonna try and get a knock with the DP, doesn't quite get the bullets, but he goes down really low. Beautiful knock with the DP from Tamiko onto Aldar. Now the cover bullets are coming in from Byro and Elendo as well. You see this split a lot also. Duskan and Pika on this left side of the bridge, from their perspective, just giving that angle for Tamiko to take cover behind this fake truck. If any of the other teams try and push up to this RV that's on its side. They may get an angle as well as Lynx, who is holding this 3-story roof at the back. Pika now going to take this rock here. We've seen this from time and time again. I'm going to look for that headshot with the DP, but he has actually gotten it. But look at his health here. Baru going down to 1 HP. Pika with the IQ to take this rock. What can Roddy do from the back? He does know Pika is in that position, but maybe just slightly out of render. Meanwhile, a lot of stuff going on this northwest side. West of the bridge. Hotline are going to push forward and getting the vehicle finish onto Hawk, and they're going to finish Harpy Man as well. Little punch to send him off in his last game. 2 kills for them. See now, defeaters have pulled up on these ridges around the 300s. They do have a nice 2-2 split going. No, it's not 2, it's 1-1-2. But they're actually going to send Wason up to the east one. So now it's becoming a 4-way split with holes on the bridge. Muzinho taking the higher ground to the west side. And zone does shift further into Military Island. Uncle sitting nice and tight here in the south side. Gonna maybe look to take this high mountain side in this little watchtower on top on this east side of the island. LakoNostra Tribe still holding their position on the bridge, just waiting for the captains to move through. Necat have also come in the back. Just 2 guys up for them, Chinese characters and JOJOgaming. Going to be very difficult for them. iKurd 21 esports wizard in the water right now, going to swim to the rest of his team. Mozero scouting this compound with the bike that iKurd 21 esports hold. Up on the northwest side, more and more stuff is happening. So many teams deciding to rotate through this side rather than the other side. And now Omer being revived by Stevdo. And I do believe that was actually Moz Arrow as well, getting bursted by iKurd 21 esports down on the coastline of the South Island. Heroes K are going to have to watch out for F1 esports. We do have DRGN, who has tried to move towards this ridge lower part of the compound. Omer going to look to match that as well and catch an angle here. Gonna spot DRGN moving away. Now all of F1 esports are in one little house. They need to try and produce some angles here to be able to move around them. That is Omer getting a knock on Hunter as well with the headshot from Hotline. That is somewhere else. Hunter up here on this lighthouse just north of the western bridge. Duck Girl just watching the left side. The compound. Hunter probably going to get revived soon. Oh, that is a beautiful knock by Omer on Duck Girl now. Gucci going to need to rush into the house and get the revive. What can heroes do now? You see Omar and Stevdo trying to take this right building, and they do so. They get the position here. You see Omer cooking the nade, is going to try and get it inside and connect on Gucci, and doesn't quite come in for him. Gucci still very low, unable to get the revive onto Duck Girl, but we see Nat here on the roof. He's going to try and nade this fake vehicle. Will it connect on Sam? Beautiful stuff there, buying his team some time. Duck Girl going to get revived by Gucci here in this one story. Omer going to maybe push up onto DRGN now. He does spot Nat, gets the knock there, but here is DRGN down on the ridge, just playing it really safe and getting the knock and finish onto that guy from Heroes K. Gucci going to run across in the open, try and get the revive onto Nat. And now it is Stare and Stevdo, I keep calling him Stevdo, up. And Sam just healed up as well. So a 3v3. Stevdo just escaping now, just closing the door in time. 4v3, pardon me now. F1 Esports are going to push in heavy on these guys. FPP mode for Duck. Are going to push around the left side with the Scar. Beautiful knock. Goes down to 1 HP though. Stev though will not get revived. And a Hotline coming in the back as well. They obviously wanted a bit of this action in the last game. They're like wanting to get these kills. They have 2 team kills already. They heard this fight going on for a long time. So let's see if they can take advantage of it. Jack taking this lower ridge that was previously occupied by DRGM. He's going to try and connect a nade into that house where nobody is. DRGM going to try and cook a nade into where Jack and Amori have just moved out of. They're moving up and down on these ridges here, trying to maneuver their way into a position where they can see these 2 teams fighting. And that is Jack going down to DRGN, playing this ridge very nicely. He's got a tree and a bit more of a place of cover in front of him. He will move up as well. Hunter in the background. What can Hunter see from this position? He should look to that side as DRGN gets a knock on Amori as well and thirsts Jack. Hunter maybe going to look to run away from this situation. Yeah, as the last guy up, he's going to try and cross into zone. Uncle's right next to I believe LakoNostra Tribe. Duskin just snaking here. Island. He's got his team for the overwatch. Tamiko gonna watch to see if Uncles push over the ridge. I am sure that Uncles know about Duskin's position here, just laying in the grass. Or maybe they don't. We shall see. Zone shifts again to the South Island, but let's have a look at what heroes are doing here with F1 Esports. They're going to be pushed up by Gucci here. Door is being shot down by DRGN as well. Is fully boosted, so we'll heal up anytime soon. Here's Sam also with the Tommy gun trying to connect onto DRGN. Gets a knock there. Beautiful stuff. Still 50 HP. He can continue fighting. They're going to now look for the right time to pounce onto Gucci, but Gucci with the peek around the right side of the building onto Dan. That's actually a wipe there for F1 Esports, coming out with 16 kills. Need to cross very soon though, and here comes Black Sparks again, ready to join the fight. They just heard all of this happening, been watching the kill feed as well. Harold bin Noctan is joined by Mariwan here. This is gonna get messy here in these little 1 stories, as maybe Necat gonna join again. Everybody rocking up to the party late here, fashionably late to this event with no invitation. F1 are gonna have to hold this one out, as zone will close in 13 seconds, but they need some sort of vehicle to move out with. They do have a buggy that is relatively safe behind this broken vehicle, and a Dacia as well. They're going to need to use those effectively. Everything's going to happen on the bridge though, as 2 teams are still trying to make their way across. Just Hotline Hunter just ruin it really, stopping the real deal from crossing. It's going to pull that nade, trying to connect on Yaxi. Doesn't quite tag him up enough. Gonna quick peek to the left, quick peek again to the left. Getting hit heavily as well by nades and from the top from Fouled and Mariwan. But here come F1 Esports, who have just moved their way in through the smokes, and wow, I don't believe that that is Gucci also gonna get almost taken down. But here come the Feeters EU, who are unable actually to get the knock on Gucci from F1 Esports, who drops down to the safety below. Is going to pop the first day, but he's going to have an even tougher time moving into zone. Muzinho now just watching Gucci from below the ridge. Defeaters may need to prioritize something right now, but they have 2 guys in zone, Wasson and Holes right now, to hold a position to allow Muzinho and Salazar to move in. They've actually got a knock onto Gucci, who will bleed out. Teammates are nowhere near. All these guys, as soon as the circle closes, on this northwest bridge are going to be in so much trouble. Hunter still here behind this this car and just playing spoiler for all these teams. He didn't let the real deal push up, and then Defeaters on the other side as well, just camping for so long. And Hunter is being crashed by all of them, unable to get any knocks. And actually, we'll get one, but here in the back is Kappa Yaxi with the cover, and just Salazar still waiting here. Maybe he's just been sent to stop all of these teams coming into the zone. But meanwhile, we have Uncle still fighting. And we still do have LakoNostra Tribe in this compound. Link's looking for the nade onto Joker. This needs to connect. Unlucky just bounces on top of the crate, and nade loses its momentum. He's going to try and cook another one. Joker at 50 HP, but it needs to go more to the left, just tagging him down and down even more. And look how captains have pulled up as well, squashing Uncles in between LakoNostra Tribe and themselves. Roddy also almost going down from LakoNostra Tribe. Joker just sitting outside here, but that nade comes in from Joker and takes down TCOs. It's unlikely that he can do much from this position. He's actually going to try and go for the push, but his Pika on the other side going to try and provide that cover fire as well. He knows he needs to push up before the revive is gotten up. And there we go. They just been revived, and 2 guns obviously better than 1 no matter what your health is. Nice stuff there from LakoNostra Tribe with 3 team kills. Still up here on the bridge, just these guys fighting, choosing to just sacrifice position for kills. We're going to see Nat, the last guy up for F1, going to push into Black Sparks. I do think Zanflor has tried to yeet for the zone. Roddy going to pop that first aid here, still squashed between LakoNostra Tribe, and also Mezexis coming in the back. 3 up for them, Star, Melon 44 and Cakes on this northern side of the zone. Now the real deal are going to pull up very close on the edge of the zone on the west side, right next to iKurd 21 Esports, who are watching just one direction right now. Actually, we do have 69 Shawana, who has spotted Yaxi running in the open and will lay down and get that beautiful knock with the Skull 4x double knock there. Beautiful stuff from 69 Shawana. Now Wizard will chuck that nade with the high toss using the eye and look to connect on all of these guys outside zone. Dragon Yaxi and Mario 1 just barely surviving here, and that is Dragon Yaxi going down as well. This rock not doing much in terms of cover. Now they can flank to the left side of the real deal. They're choosing not to because they have to watch the other side as well. As zone does shift around them, Wizard gonna try and look for another nade into the smokes. Will it connect? Doesn't quite get any knocks. He has another one in hand. Let's see if this third time lucky. Kobe! Boom! Just like that. He got another knock. They're all low behind this rock. This is very messy now. Actually, just 3 of them up. But Mario 1 needs to get revived as well. Another nade is going to come in and narrowly miss as well. They want these kills. They can afford to send 2 guys up here while the other one watches the east side. And then the job is finished off by 69 Shawana with the M7 close range. Peter's heard all of these fights, and now iKurd 21 Esports have risked coming out of the zone, but are quickly able to get back in before Defeaters can take the nice position that they had. Just Wason and Muzinho now. 1 team kill does spot Teto behind the tree next to the smoking buggy from iKurd 21 Esports, and Bison from Halls taking down Wizard down to 1 HP. Needs to pop that first aid really quick. The rest of Defeaters gonna come for the support. Shawana eating a nade, going down to 60 HP, gonna smoke to his right side. Another nade coming in, beautiful stuff there from Holes. Gonna allow the rest of the team to push up now, just gonna pre-fire the smoke and the tree with that AK. Xan4 spoiling the day as well. 8 team kills for Black Sparks, now not bad for them as well. Just as a solo here, Xan4 gonna look for the nade finish onto Wizard. Doesn't quite get it now. Captain's barely surviving with Elendo knocked up here in the northwest side of the zone, trying to defend against LakoNostra Tribe, who are rotating around them very nicely. TCOs gonna look to use this left ridge. 3 team kills for them, but the circle is going to close in 50 seconds. They have some time, I believe, but I do think that their main goal would be to try and get a position in the zone, especially with 6 teams still alive. They do know that there is at least 2 or 3 guys in this house. Going to pre-fire the right side. Lynx unable to catch someone peeking there. Nade narrowly misses Lynx, but they're going to prioritize zone there. Pika going to get ready in the buggy to pick him up. They have taken out the tires on the buggy, which is a standard and a very smart move here. We see Elendo trying to cook a nade, still thinking that LakoNostra Tribe are there. They have moved onto the east side of the zone. Teto does hear him and will hop down and get the knock, but then will be covered very nicely from TCOs, and now they have a very nice position, I believe. Mezexis also watching into the captains who are trying to move in from this northeast side. It's going to be very difficult for them, especially while being shot down from LakoNostra Tribe as well. But TCOs is the only one up. I believe Lynx will bleed out very soon after many knocks, and there... Oh, that just glitched. Wait, what is happening? Very confused here. TCOs just stopping these guys moving into zone, getting that extra kill now on 6 team kills. But there we go. Gets taken out on the way to zone by Baru. Defeaters having to move into zone yet again. 3 teams left. We still have Mezexis as a 3-man with 3 team kills. Defeaters also as a 3, and Xan4 as the solo. Gonna try and jump in the air. Cakes here looking for any snakes. Defeaters have taken this left side, leaving Muzinho on the opposite to deal with Mezexis and Xan4 from Black Sparks. This is really going to be a matter of being spoiler here for Xan4. One nade could come up onto Malum44 and get a knock. This ridge is protecting them quite nicely. They're not in zone just yet, 4 meters away from the top here. Defeaters EU very spread out. Good to gain some information from both sides. That is Cakes going down. Now they will be watching the kill feed. Xan4 going to look to heal outside zone quickly. Is he going to be able to get it in? Yes, he will. And he's going to pop another one. He has 4 more here. But I do believe they're going to get the reds here with the help of the smokes. Now this ridge and the high ground protecting them so well. Defeaters just trying to separate a little bit more with holes coming around this right side, which is very nice for them. Gonna maybe catch one of the guys from Mezexis standing up. And there we go. Nade comes in from Muzinho and takes down Xan4. Just 2 teams left. We have a 3v3 on our hands. And a nade comes and almost takes down Star. Nice work as Holes gets knocked there by Malum44. This is nice work coming in with the nade as well from Muzinho, getting the revenge knock now. Just 2 up for both teams. But unfortunately, Star is right next to Cakes and Holes is a lot further. Very aggressive smokes coming out from Defeaters right now, just blocking the view onto Holes being revived by Wason. See Cake's going to move left to this tree, getting tagged heavily. Prediction shots coming in the smoke. Samuzinho getting taken down there after revealing his position. Nade coming in from Star, going to look to connect onto Hose or Wason. Wason, the only one standing here, going to look to pre-fire the smokes. Gets a knock onto Malin 44, but there we go. To finish the job is the rest of the team from Mezexis. 16 kills for them. They did land all the way up in Zaki. Made that nice rotation down to the south of the map and got the chicken. They should be proud of that. 16 kills for defeaters in second place. They had a hard zone to rotate into at the end there. Third place, we have Black Sparks with 8 kills. Captains in fourth with 4 kills. Fifth place going to LakoNostra Tribe with 5 kills. Sixth place is iKurd 21 Esports with 9 kills. Seventh place is The Real Deal with 4 kills. Eighth place going to F1 Esports with 7 kills. Ninth place going to Uncles with 2 kills. 3 kills for Hotline in 10th. And the Cat coming in 11th with 1 kill. 0 kills for SNAKESquad in 12th. 13th place coming in is Heroes K with 1 kill. 0 kills for TNC in 14th. 4 kills for the 300s in 15th place, LNV in 16th with 1 kill, and last but not least, iKurd Esport in 17th with 0 kills. GG. That was the last game of the night. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. I will be back tomorrow, I think, and some other days in the coming weeks for these scrims. So make sure you come back and support again. Thank you and good night.